Yo, what's up there, horsey? Mm. What's up, Danny? What's up, T Lee? How y'all feeling? What's up, Jen? Hey, Catherine. Hey, Cozy Dreams. How y'all feeling? Oh, damn. Am I going backwards or forwards? Huh. Is it backwards or forwards? I think you're such a. Oh, thank you so much, Jen. I do my best. That's for sure. All right, let me see. Let me see. Where we go? We going forward? You sure, Catherine? I think you told me the last time too. I think he was. I think he was right on the money last time too. Yep, he was definitely right. What's up, girl next door? Yep, you're definitely right. I just had some crabs, y'all. There's a lot of sodium in there, so I can feel it in my head, in my temple, all the salt. I got some water, so I'll be all right. What's up, TMH? You know, it's okay though. I'm strong. People get headaches every day. Okay, so all right. So anyway, we better get started. We're gonna go forward. What's up, Naya? See, Naya, you right where I expected you to be at today. When I seen you this morning, I was like, Naya. I was like, am I on the right channel? Because Naya ain't here. I should know. You say you need to do meal ID videos. Oh yeah, I probably could. I could do that on protein and stuff like that. Yeah, I probably have to put a little bit out there like that for y'all too. Yeah, I could do that. I know, right? I'm finally starting to like think about how like this is my channel. I can do whatever. It could be about anything and everything. You know what I mean? Like I was thinking about the guy Logan Paul, or is it Paul Logan? I don't know. The guy that fought Mike Tyson, and how he was just a YouTuber, and then over the course of like time, he just became a boxing sensation. You know what I mean? So I was a prize fighter and shit. I'm like, damn, that's kind of crazy. Anything's possible. You can do anything you want to do. And workout videos too. I know, right? Yo, I really piss people off at the gym if I did workout videos. Oh, they'd be so mad. Oh well. All right. So anyway, who's coming towards y'all? Five of Wands. That's a bunch of people in this one. There's a bunch of people coming towards y'all. So some of these are gonna be friends, and then some of these are people probably who see you as competition, but like friendly competition. So they're friends, but they're friends that like try to keep up with you. All right. So it could be a Capricorn, could be Aquarius, could be a Leo. Yeah, some of y'all like. I mean, if some of y'all do like tarot, then it'd be like that. It'd be like some other readers who are. But I guess this has nothing to do with romance, right? But let's just say that this was romantic. This is somebody who's gonna be fighting to get deeper or try to get exclusivity from y'all romantically. The Five of Wands and the High Priestess in reverse. So it's maybe somebody who you guys may not find to be traditionally attractive, or they may not be your usual type. All right. So they may have like a gang of friends or like a little group of friends that they be hanging with or something like that, a little crew, a little something like that. Some of y'all, that's maybe somebody who works out a lot or has like an active lifestyle. They used to be maybe a sports player. They got some type of status. Wait, they got some type of status, whoever this is. All right. Now some of y'all are gonna be they're gonna be just different from how you normally date. All right, Ten of Swords. So it could be somebody also that you guys either had a complicated relationship with, like it's kind of superficial. So some of y'all maybe like one of those relationships. It could be in the public eye or somebody who you guys work with, or you guys be around them often. Like you guys may know them from the office, or know them from your job, or know them from your environment, community, somewhere like that. Because the Three of Pentacles. So usually that's like I'm thinking like work, but it could be community. It could be anywhere that you guys be at consistently. You guys know them. All right, they seem to always have somebody around them, or somebody like I don't know. They know a lot of people. That's what I will say. So if they don't have like a little gang, a little band of buddies or girls or whatever, then they be knowing a lot of people. They'd be around. That's what I say. So there's maybe somebody who's always been around. Maybe you guys just never talked to, but I get them wanting to break the ice between y'all because of the Ten of Swords and the High Priestess in reverse. So it's usually just somebody who wants to like start up with like little playful banter, text messages or a little flirty, I don't know, comments. Like this somebody likes to go back and forth with y'all. So some of y'all though, because I'm seeing the Ten of Wands and this Five of Wands, this could be somebody who's angry with y'all. This could be somebody who's like, maybe holding on to anger or frustration with y'all at this time. I don't know why for though, other than maybe the Three of Pentacles. Maybe you guys have it in the Ten of Wands. Maybe you guys put it down, put the connection down, or stop putting the effort, the time, the energy in like you used to. Maybe you guys aren't as devoted as you used to. That might be it too. Or just maybe somebody who you guys are viewing in that light where they're not putting as much effort, or like they're not being as like consistent or persistent as they used to be. Some of y'all, this could be somebody who probably, because sometimes the High Priestess could be another woman. So maybe somebody who's picked up like another woman or mistress, or this could be somebody you guys are keeping as a mistress. I don't know. They maybe, I feel like they don't want to be hidden no more if that's the case. If that's the case, this is somebody who don't want to be hidden no more, or wants to have, like I said, exclusivity in the relationship. Like they may be tired of it, tired of how the pattern is going. I think they want to be out in the open. That's what I'm really feeling like. Whoever this person is wants to be really out where they could be seen with you guys being together. Now, if this is like a newer person, this is a newer person who wants to like compete for your attention. And like I said, have maybe more access, or have more, I'm gonna say access. They want to have more access and more privileges to you than others do. So it's maybe, like I said, a taboo type of connection, or like maybe like an open, casual relationship or something like that. No, I guess I don't know. Sometimes it could be a don't ask, don't tell with the High Priestess in reverse. So maybe like one of those relationships where you guys haven't really clarified exactly what we are, but like we keep repeating the same pattern. We keep dealing with each other. We don't really have no uncomfortable conversations like that. With the Ten of Swords in reverse, we don't really have those uncomfortable conversations like that, or we do, but they don't really go nowhere. So like when we start having intense conversations, they don't really go nowhere. We kind of phase them out. You know what I mean? Maybe they make you mad at some point, but then you kind of like, oh well. You know what I mean? For what it is, for what it's worth. You know what I mean? Kind of look like that. Like for what it's worth. You know what I mean? It's the experience. Some of y'all, because of the world, Three of Pentacles, maybe you just like, I don't know. Some of y'all, this is just somebody who wants to have an experience with you. That's what I was really getting. So like, because the world sometimes could be newer people who've been around for a while and they've been waiting on the opportunity to talk to y'all. Because I did say earlier, they want to break the ice. So whoever it says, they may have been working with you. You might have seen them regularly, irregularly, kind of familiar with them in a way. So this is like people in your neighborhood, people within your, and when I say your neighborhood, I always think like 4-block radius. So 4 blocks to the right, 4 blocks north, 4 blocks south, 4 blocks west or east. You know what I mean? So I consider that to be your neighborhood. So anywhere within like a 4-block radius to me is considered to be a neighborhood. But it could be anything. It could be, you know what I mean, whatever your neighborhood would be considered for you, or whatever would be like somewhere where you're familiar or comfortable at. Now some of y'all, it's maybe somebody who's I don't know. So it can give a bunch of different scenarios when it comes to this world, though, because I want to say a bunch of different things. Because I said it's a lot of different people coming your way. So some of y'all, they're online. Others of y'all, they're going to be like maybe coming from a distance or at a distance. Or some of y'all, they're like new to the environment, new to a area or something like that. So there's somebody who maybe some of y'all may view as like out of your league or unattainable, you know what I mean? Because maybe it's not a lot. You don't have like enough information about this person, haven't had enough conversations with this person, but they just be around a lot more. So it's kind of like a new face. So it's maybe somebody like that. All right. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. It's somebody who wants to be around y'all, maybe work with y'all, or like maybe be around y'all, work with y'all. But it's somebody who wants to pursue you, but passive aggressively. They don't want to have to put a lot of effort, a lot of time or energy into like keeping you around or like getting the relationship off the ground. So whoever it is they don't want to do a whole lot to get the relationship off the ground. So they don't want to have like a bunch of like talking either. Somebody who doesn't do a whole lot of talking. With a High Priestess and Ten Swords, you guys probably don't do a whole lot of talking. If y'all did, then I guess talking has got exhausting. So maybe you guys have talked about everything, been as vulnerable as you can be, and now it's just like, well, what else is there to talk about? What else is there to do besides, I don't know, whatever y'all been doing? Which could just be sex, but it could just be like maybe y'all just hang out. Maybe y'all just, I don't know. I don't know. Doesn't seem super romantic, but it could be romantic at the same time with the King of Wands and the High Priestess. It's a possibility that it could be romantic. Like this could just be like somebody who you guys see from time to time, like in a more sexual way or like in a more superficial way. It doesn't go anywhere, but like, you know, I don't know. I guess it said keeps the blood boiling, or keeps like the tension, something like that. Somebody who has passion or tension built up for y'all. So it could be a Leo, Aquarius, Capricorn, Pisces, Virgo, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Capricorn, Aries, Scorpio. Yep, I said Leo. I did say that. All right. Well, that was all right. Let me see. So Taurus, we're coming towards y'all. I don't know. Let's see if they start getting interested or something. You said Nunez over, but he think I'm about to chase him. Then it may not be over then. If he think you about to chase him, he might know something. And might know something. What if you be listening to readings and they be like, bro, she's gonna come back and chase you. What if would you go crazy? Wouldn't that be crazy? Like if another reader, he watching another reader right now on TikTok, he just happened to scroll, or he on YouTube randomly looking at guns, and the next thing you know, there's a tarot reading come down like this person is gonna come back to you, and he probably waiting on you to come back because somebody else said they're gonna come back. Dang, it's a collective message. Oh man, we gonna see. You said we may need a hat today, huh? All right. So anyway, let me see who's coming towards Taurus. All right. So it's gonna be a new connection for y'all. New connection. This may be off the course or off the track, which y'all normally do too. So I'm not gonna say they're not your usual type, but like I guess this is somebody who like causes y'all to do something different than what you normally do. So, this could be a business owner, somebody who's pretty well off, or somebody who's looking for a serious investment, but it may not seem that way. It may not seem that way, though. It may not seem like they're like invested, that they're seriously invested in a relationship, but it could be an Aries, could be Aquarius, could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Some of y'all are an older person, but they're still like young at heart. All right, but if they're not older, they're just pretty mature. It's like a person who handles their business. They're patient. This somebody who's gonna be probably waiting for y'all. Some of y'all, they're waiting on y'all to take a risk towards them. Yeah, 3 of Cups. This is somebody who doesn't really have any friends, doesn't really socialize like that. They don't really date like that, or they don't go out like that. This somebody doesn't really socialize. They don't really connect with a lot of people like that. So this is somebody who's probably gonna be doing something outlandish in a way, because we got the Tower here and the Fool. There's maybe somebody who does something outlandish to try to get next to y'all or try to become friends with y'all. Maybe they add y'all on social media, or they become friendly out of nowhere. Somebody like that. Some of y'all are somebody who you used to be a friend with, but like they've come back around as like somebody new. What's up there, Tracy Trace? You know what I'm saying? He said he's going to be waiting till the next lifetime. Oh, no, AJ. It ain't nothing but a little text. Hey, boo. Ain't nothing but a little text. Don't let your pride stop you from falling in love. Anyway, so some of y'all are somebody you guys may have, like, I don't know, escaped from at some point. Like maybe you guys were with this person, connected to this person, because the 3 of Cups and the Tower reverse. So maybe you guys were like dating or like casually seeing each other, and then it just fell apart. Because you know, in the 6 of Swords. But anyway, this person's coming back. This somebody wants to pick up the conversation or pick back up, and the 4 of Wands in reverse. So whoever this is probably just trying to come around and sleep with y'all. If this is like a random experience, then this is somebody who you guys, I don't know, you guys may just randomly run into this person, or like have some type of, I don't know, unexpected experience with this person. It may just be, I don't know. I guess it could be a one-night stand for some of y'all. If it's not a one-night stand, this is like somebody who you guys may run into like at a club, a bar, a restaurant. Maybe it's like a lit restaurant, like a restaurant that's kind of popular or something like that. Or like maybe they're like, I was about to say they're parked like around the corner or some shit like that. Or that might be what they say. Yeah, I just parked around the corner or something like that. Or I'm staying right around the corner. Or maybe they tell you something like that. I don't know. Whoever it is. There's somebody that you guys used to talk to them, and then you guys had some type of falling out, or it just unexpectedly slowed down with conversation or communication. So some of y'all just gonna randomly pop up. It's gonna randomly pop up to where you are, or just show up somewhere where you be at, just unexpectedly. And I guess you'll probably hear from them, or you're just gonna hear back from them. Like maybe they'll finally reply back with the Tower. And so the Tower and the 6 of Swords. They'll finally reply back with the 4 of Wands. I got the star here. So I get them trying to renew the connection between y'all. This is a person who's attractive. Or it could be like pretty popular. Some of y'all are social media famous because of the star. Or like I say Instagram famous, but they could also be like just entertainment famous, or like a model, a dancer. I don't know. I get this person having some type of status or affluence in some way. So, but they don't really have like a large friend group, or they don't have a lot of friends. Some of y'all, they have a lower following count than you. That might be it too. But most of them, I would say, they don't have like, they don't socialize with a lot of people. This is somebody who isn't really friendly with a lot of people. Maybe they don't. I don't know. They kind of do their own thing. I was about to say maybe they don't know how to get along with people, but nah, they just do their own thing. That's what this is. So somebody's gonna be trying to take a risk towards y'all to either pick up the conversation where it was before, or to try to, like, if it's newer, then it's to basically try to start up a conversation randomly by bringing up something that they heard you say. Because there's maybe somebody who eavesdrops, like they be around, maybe you have friends, common friends or casual friends amongst yourselves. So maybe friends like that, like you guys may know them through other people, like friends though. So you may just take a risk to try to reach out. So maybe it's like, you know how like sometimes on Facebook you guys can have friends of friends. I was thinking like that for some reason. It don't gotta be Facebook, but I was just thinking about that sometimes. Like, you know how you may not know somebody, but they'll see that somebody else is following you, and then they'll be following you. You're like, oh, okay. I don't know this person, but they know like 20 other people that I know, so maybe I gotta get that vibe too. But anyway, they'll unexpectedly just message y'all or pick up conversation with y'all. Some of y'all, they're gonna try to organize a meetup or a hangout or something like that. They want a link. Some of y'all, they're looking to make friends. They may not know how to make friends. So this is somebody who's just taking a risk to try to pick up the conversation and see what can happen. All right. So yeah, if I start telling y'all a whole bunch of different stories at once, I'm realizing that it's usually because I'm not going to do that reading for a while. So I noticed, like, when I give you a whole bunch of scenarios, it's because that reading never comes back around for a while. So you need to know as many things as you can know in like a short amount of time. So I'm gonna try to maybe make this like a note, maybe a staple. All right. Some of y'all, somebody who's been on a cruise or went on a cruise, or you guys met them on a cruise, or they go on cruises maybe regularly or something like that. I think you guys are gonna encounter this person unexpectedly or randomly in some way that wasn't planned, is what I'm trying to say. It's just random as hell. So you link up and have some type of like experience. If it's not a cruise, it's like a trip or something like that. Maybe you're traveling, going somewhere, and you guys are gonna run into each other. Normally it's just like I would get like conversation, but no, I'm getting like a run into. So, and they try to maybe plan a date or plan like a outing or plan for you guys to like hang out or meet up somewhere, even if it's just for a little time because of the Four of Wands in reverse. Like, meet me over here real quick. It just be like for a little bit of time. So I don't know. Some of y'all, they be trying to pull a stunt on y'all or try to pull some type of unexpected, I don't know, try to get you to hang out, maybe stay the night, something like that. All right, or they may try to like make it seem that way that they need to stay the night, or I don't know. I'm just telling you a whole bunch of different shit that I was noticing. Huh. All right, anyway, could be a Scorpio, Aries, Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Taurus, Aries, Cancer, Gemini, Virgo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Aries. Some of y'all, they're like a younger person. I get like a younger person, even if they're older. I get like, I don't know. Let me not say this, but I do kind of want to say this. Some of y'all, they're older, they're younger, but like with the older face. Like they have older features that kind of look like they're more mature than what they are. So maybe I could say that. Maybe that might be what it is. Because maybe their demeanor comes off as like somebody who's like old school, or comes off as somebody who's like really mature. So they don't really like fit in with their social group. You know what I mean? Like they may have grew up fast. If this is like a younger person, they may have grown up fast, where they don't fit in with their social group. So they hang out with like older people. You know what I mean? So some of y'all is like a young boy, young girl who's coming at y'all, taking a risk towards y'all. Maybe they see you guys like stable, or like an auntie or uncle. You know what I mean? Not really an auntie or uncle, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean? You said sounds like me. Knew he doesn't want to get in trouble. Oh yeah, don't be me. It don't be me. All right, yeah. Anyway, that's it. I don't know. It's just gonna be some random ass shit. So it's the conversation or the experience with this person is gonna be random ass shit. All right. So anyway, it could be an Aries, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Virgo, Gemini, Aries, Scorpio, Aquarius, Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Taurus. Now, some of y'all, they may have recently moved. That might be something y'all may know. Maybe they recently moved or got into a new location or something like that. It's somebody who's big into their appearance or has noticeable features. Like you notice their features about this person. You know what I mean? So like maybe it's skin color, maybe it's the colors that they wear, maybe it's something their face, their nose. Like I remember I was saying they may have like a strong face or like an older looking face or something like that. You know what I mean? It's somebody who seems to be about business or about their money. So I don't know if that's any use to you. All right. So anyway, let's look at Gemini. Let's see who's coming Gemini way. Gemini. All right. So Gemini. Oh, Gemini. Who's coming your way next? Let me see. I'm a Taurus and I don't socialize. Yeah, that would make sense. 8 of Cups. All right, it's 8 of Cups in reverse too. So it could be somebody you guys have unfinished business with, or somebody who's wondering what if, what could be, what's possible between y'all. Could be Aquarius, could be a Capricorn, could be a Pisces. So some of y'all are somebody who's a little bit emotionally withdrawn at this time. It's maybe somebody who left and maybe wants to come back because it's the 8 of Cups in reverse. So we'll see. This may be somebody who has like singing bowls in their house or like bowls. Like bowls, bins, shit like that. 5 of Pentacles. They may also have roommates. If they don't have roommates, they got kids or some shit like that. Maybe somebody who gets overwhelmed when they're left alone by themselves, so they don't like being alone by themselves. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but I'm just telling y'all. Alright. Some of y'all, they also could be homeless or like bounce from home to home, house to house. So it's maybe somebody who like recently ended a relationship and now they're like trying to find, I don't know, maybe they're trying to find somebody who they can like attach themselves to, or they're like having to move out. So it could be a Cancer, a Taurus, a Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn, Sag. So this makes some of y'all, this is gonna be somebody's gonna try to romance y'all to like, yeah, and then try to hang out. This is gonna be crazy if I tell y'all this story because you're gonna be like, what? You said, geez, nothing home. That's what I was thinking too. Like, so usually the 5 of Pentacles is like somebody who's getting out of it. So somebody who just maybe somebody who's looking at you as a savior because we got the Knight of Cups here and the Hangman. So it's maybe somebody who may be like looking at you as like a savior. Now if they're not homeless, they may not be doing that well financially. So they may want to come into your life as a way of like securing stability, you know, some of y'all this may be for business. That might be it. That might just because the Knight of Cups could be also a business proposal. But like in the romantic sense, this would be somebody who's like maybe trying to sell y'all a dream just to kind of get closer and just to kind of be able to stay around or hang around. Like I get them lingering. So whoever says somebody who lingers around a lot, you know what I mean? I think they want to move in with y'all. Like I'm not going to say like they're homosexual, but like, I don't know. They may stay with somebody else if they're not homeless. You know what I mean? Like they may stay with somebody else. That might be it. They just may not have their own place. That might be it. And then some of y'all, they have like roommates or some shit like that. But anyway, Knight of Cups, it's somebody who's romantic. Page of Pentacles, they may feel like they missed out on an opportunity with y'all. So this may be somebody who you guys were like impatient. Either y'all are impatiently waiting to hear from this person or this person's impatiently waiting to hear from y'all. One of the two. All right. So it seems to be somebody y'all left behind with the 8 of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles. That's what I'm kind of getting the vibe of. So it's somebody who feels like, you know, they want to come back or they want to apologize or they want, I don't know, maybe experience with y'all because the Hangman. So there's somebody who's waiting. I really feel like this somebody who's waiting or somebody who you guys are waiting on. Somebody's waiting. Somebody's waiting on the other person to make a move. So it's an attractive person because the Knight of Cups. It's a lover boy, lover girl type of person, romantic. All right, so some of y'all left this person behind or they left you behind. But anyway, somebody who feels inadequate, maybe because the progression of the relationship, like maybe it hasn't progressed the way that they thought it would. Because the Knight of Cups, they got that unrealistic expectations. So this person maybe expected a relationship to go a certain point or go a certain way, and it didn't go that way. So this could be somebody who's like wondering, because the Knight of Cups is a visionary, but they're also a dreamer. So this person is probably wondering or fantasizing about, I don't know, coming back or like experiences that y'all had before. Yep, experiences y'all had before, because the Hangman. So this is somebody who idolizes or romanticizes y'all. They see y'all in the higher light. So you know what's going on? This is somebody who's been like thinking about y'all. They crystallize y'all. What do they call that? Like it's idolized, but they crystallize you. Like the better memories that y'all may have had. This is somebody who's thinking about those lingering. That's also making them wonder, what if, what what if something else would have happened? What if this? What if that? So this is somebody who is kind of like questioning themselves emotionally, or questioning the relationship itself. Maybe how y'all ended, maybe how, I don't know, maybe about the stagnancy, or maybe how it slowed down. I think it's somebody who's like realizing that, realizing maybe what some of y'all, they're realizing what they missed out on because of the Page of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the Eight of Cups in reverse and the Five of Pentacles. They're realizing what they missed out on, maybe pursuing other things. So I think there's somebody who's like waiting on a chance to offer an opportunity for y'all to like maybe either progress the relationship or to like, because that's the Page of Pentacles to the Seven of Pentacles, which is Eight of Pentacles. So it could be either to fix the relationship, it could be to put more time, energy, effort into the relationship. It could be to figure out how to get the relationship back on track, which is still like fixing it. Because the Page of Pentacles, like I feel like I missed something out or I missed something. So some of y'all, they're gonna be younger. Others of y'all, they're about your age. Usually a cleaner cut person, they don't have to be clean cut though, but they may some of y'all, they may even have like a man bun if they got hair like that. And then others of y'all got them being bald or like really short cut hair, you know what I mean? And others of y'all, they have like a short cut hair. Yeah, most of it seems like short cut hair, dark black hair. All right. For some of y'all, I was gonna say this is somebody y'all may have seen in their boxers or in their shorts, or you've seen them in like scantily clothed before. That's what I want to say. Whoever it is, you've probably seen them scantily clothed, like maybe not have all the. So maybe they're a model again, or they're like into like artistry in that way. Like they maybe model their body, show their body. They're probably proud of their body. Whoever says maybe somebody who's proud of their body, they may even use it to make money, or they sell it. I don't know if they literally sell it like a prostitute, or if they just like use it like maybe OnlyFans, or if they do it for like, I don't know. I don't know. They just may use their body in some way, you know what I mean, to make sales or something. I don't know. Who knows? All right. They could be an artist though, because I do got the Knight of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. So there's maybe somebody who's like a student of life, or somebody who likes to learn on the go. But anyway, somebody who feels like they missed the lesson, or they missed the experience, or they missed an opportunity to like to see the relationship. I'm gonna say progress. I really get the vibe of wanting to progress. So some of y'all, there's somebody who's probably hanging around, and they're gonna probably bring this opportunity about as a friend. So if it's a past partner, because usually the Knight of Cups is a karmic lover. If it's like if it's not a past partner, then they're like a person who's very similar to a pattern that you've already experienced before. All right. So whoever this person is somebody who's probably trying to like replay the situation again between y'all, reinvest in the connection again. So they're gonna try to give a little something. So this is somebody who probably is like, I don't know if you guys, I don't. One of y'all idolize the other. I don't know who it is. Maybe it could be both, because we do got the Knight of Cups and they got the Hangman. So maybe it could be both. Maybe you guys both look at each other in this light where like neither one of y'all could do each other wrong. You know what I mean? It's like a forgive and we kind of like get back together, but y'all just be like acting. Some of y'all, but say y'all be acting like y'all don't want to talk to each other, or acting like y'all don't want to like be friends with each other, or don't want to reach out to each other. So I don't know. So I don't know who's waiting on the other person to reach out. They may reach out, you may reach out. I don't know. It just depends. Because sometimes it'd be like this is somebody who's either getting impatient, waiting on you to like do something, or this is somebody who you'd be impatient, waiting on them to do something. So it's one of the two. Some of y'all, they could also be a personal trainer, just like into like working out, or like have like a regiment that they try to keep up with. Maybe it's like I was gonna say irregular schedule, maybe in the way they do stuff. So like maybe they work different shifts. Today they work morning, they work night, or something like that. So somebody who maybe didn't put as much effort, time, energy into the relationship to make it feel like it was a solid investment. Yeah, that's what's coming towards y'all. So I guess so with the Hangman here, they just be like this means that they just be like in stagnant period, or hanging in a period where they're just kind of like just waiting. So some of y'all, they're waiting for the right moment, or yeah, probably because of five of cups, Eight of Cups, or maybe they're waiting for the next time they see you, or they're waiting for the next time that you guys are around each other with the Five of Pentacles. It's usually in close proximity. So they may wait on y'all. He said, yep, he goes to the gym. So they may be waiting on y'all to get to a like close proximity. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I think is going to happen here. All right, anyway, let me get signs. Could be Aquarius, could be Pisces, could be a Capricorn, Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Aquarius, Taurus, Capricorn, Sag. All right, I think that was it. Yeah. Aries, Sag. I don't know. So somebody, yeah, mostly I get like a younger energy too, even if they're about your age. So if they're not your age or younger, then I don't know what to tell y'all. Cause that's what I'm getting about your age or younger. You know what I mean? So they could be creative, little artsy person. Somebody falls in love very quickly. They're a romancer. I would say a romancer or a seducer. They're pretty good with their words. Whoever says they're pretty charming. They know how to lay it on, real thick, real fat. Whoever this person is. All right. So wait, here we go. The original. All right. So Cancer. You say he's older than me, but childish. Okay, that could be it. Yeah, that's how it could be. I'm forgetting that we're doing general. So, all right. So let me see. All right. So who's coming towards you, Cancer? Three of Cups. So somebody you guys probably are no longer socializing with or aren't friends with. Could be a Cancer. It could be a Virgo. Could be a Gemini. Sag. So some of y'all is maybe somebody who's like, I would say exclusive to your friend group or like outside of your friend group, but like you guys maybe know this person. You may know them maybe for like having a big personality. Like this may be somebody who kind of takes over y'all dynamic in some way, or somebody who's coming like maybe like I don't know. Some of y'all's gonna say they like dealt with your friends too. So it's maybe somebody who's like been around or been with y'all friends before. So maybe or they used to date y'all friends before. I got Five of Cups. It's a drinker though, because I got Three of Cups and the Temperance. It's in the Five of Cups. It's a drinker or somebody who's an overindulgent person. They're pretty easy to get along with though. I was thinking that they maybe like collegiate studied or went to college recently. And I don't know if recently, but they've been to college. They seem to be college educated. So somebody who has a lot of information, pretty smart, maybe in the medical field or in the healing field, or has some type of like accolades. A lot of like they have a lot of maybe diplomas or a lot of like achievements that are under their belt. So this somebody who's probably a pretty big deal. All right, easy to get along with. I'm guessing this is somebody who wants to heal the connection between y'all. So like you're not talking to this person anymore. This is somebody who wants to be around you guys, wants to spend time, wants to like rebuild on the memories again. They missed the times you guys should spend. What they really missed was like how you guys used to overgive with them or overshare with them. Because it's a Six of Pentacles in reverse. So some of y'all, maybe somebody who thinks they're better than you. It may be somebody who thinks they're better than you in some way. So they may think that like they have more to offer than you. You know what I mean? Or that they can get more from you than what you would give to them. So that might be what it is. I think that's why it might be what it is then. Because we have Sag, Virgo, Gemini, Aries, Scorpio, Taurus, Cancer, Virgo, Gemini. Some of y'all, this is a content creator, or this is somebody who does maybe social media, or they do something like maybe healing, maybe they're a doctor or surgeon, they're skilled with their hands. All right, so it's somebody who could play a peacemaker at times when you're not getting along with people. Like this may be like a friend or like I don't know, a teacher or a counselor or somebody like that. Somebody that has, like I said, like diplomas or degrees, or they have like I don't know, they have some type of like accolades or achievements that can be like seen. So maybe I was thinking like they have like shit on their wall, like the diplomas on their wall, the GED or whatever the fuck on the wall. You know what I mean? Like somebody who feels like they have a lot more say so in your life because of their accomplishments. So it's maybe somebody you guys like play up, like as a big person because maybe they're foreign. Some of y'all is because they're foreign. All right, but anyway, what I do know is this person wants you guys to go out or wants you guys to come together, reconcile. All right, so they may give y'all something to kind of like sweeten the deal soon. All right, or to try to make up with you. So Six of Pentacles in reverse, just somebody who's giving you something with an ulterior motive. They're looking for some for some. So there's maybe somebody who's buying, who wants like something for something. So like this may be an investment for them to get something back on the back end. All right, so like if they're trying to heal the connection, there's a reason for it because they may want the benefits of being in a relationship with y'all. Like this could be like the cool points, the status points, the I don't know, maybe the validation of it, kind of get like that. Like maybe or just being your friend or being in your close group would be something like that. So somebody who you guys don't really socialize with, if it's an ex-friend, but if it's romantic, it's somebody who doesn't have a lot of friends like that. This is somebody who's probably trying to date or is probably trying to like learn the environment, learn the area in a way. So they're just going to try to be social with you. They're normally not really that friendly, so it may come up. I mean, they're easy to get along with, so they're pretty chill. But like, they normally don't like socialize with people outside of like, I want to say their nationality, or they don't socialize with people outside of like their certain environment. Maybe it's even like because some of y'all, because temperance, this could be somebody who's foreign or outside of your country, your state, maybe city. So they may not really socialize or date outside of their culture. Let me say that. They don't date outside their culture because they don't even have to be foreign. They can just be whatever their culture is. Like if they're in the street culture, you know what that is. If they're into the mob culture, then you know what that is. If they're into the gambling culture, you know what that is. So they may not date nobody outside of their culture. That's what I mean. You know what I mean? Whatever culture they be a part of. All right. But they're affluent in that culture, so that's what you should know. So whoever this is a big deal in that culture. Anyway, it's somebody who's trying to create opportunity to talk. Yep, I got the Knight of Swords. Trying to create an opportunity to talk with y'all. So this makes some of y'all is somebody you guys are having conflict with. Could be a Gemini, Sag. I don't know. I guess they want to heal the connection between y'all. Some of y'all just want to spend some time with you, an extensive amount of time with you, though. So this may be somebody who's like going to crowd your space or tries to like be around you soon. Like so with the Three of Cups reverse, they may not really say anything. I don't have no swords other than the Magician. So and then the Knight of Swords comes behind that. So I really feel like this would be mostly them taking action, being in your area, crowding your space, not really saying anything until like I don't know, until they see that maybe like they see you interact with other people and then they'll talk to you, or they see that other people are investing in you, then they'll talk to you or something like that. When they see that other people know you in a way, that's what I kind of feel like. Because maybe somebody who thinks they're better than you. So like I guess when they see certain people talk to you, then they'd be like, oh, you're so and so, bitch, bro. Who the fuck do you think I am? So I kind of feel that vibe. All right. So at first they may not like acknowledge y'all. They may not like be friendly at first. If somebody who's really not friendly like that, or they have like they don't know how to socialize with people. They kind of look at themselves in this high light, like they're somebody. They may be somebody, but like I don't know. I don't be liking that. I don't know, but you know, I don't like nothing. So what the fuck? What does it matter, right? What does it matter? But anyway, so yeah, some of y'all was thinking they may be a hairstylist. Yeah, for some reason that was just coming to me. They may be a hairstylist. They may talk kind of wild or they do makeup or they do something like that. They may do hair makeup or something like that, or maybe they're coming for that, like to do my hair, do my makeup. Like as a guy, he gets his dress done or some shit like that, or something like that. Because I kind of get that, like a trickery for some reason, with the Six of Pentacles. Like it's a sum for some. I give you some. I'm expecting something. So whoever this is a master manipulator. Like when I do for you, I'm expecting something back in return. So, all right. So they probably look at you as like easy to get, like easy to date, easy to like. If I just get around you, like, you know what I mean? Usually this would be like women's behavior, but whoever says maybe somebody was a big deal and who's probably already like knows what to do in these situations because they know their environment. So like this could be like you go to another town, another city, and there's a neighborhood. The big guy, the popular girl there, everybody knows who they are. So they get first dibs with the, you know what I mean? With the new people or some shit like that. Like, oh, I get to date her first or him first. So it may be like that. I kind of get that vibe. Like this may be somebody who you got, I'm not going to say competition for, but like some of y'all, they may be foreign in that way. And you guys may be like, I don't know, the person that they pick or choose or they try to be friendly with or try to be like, you know me, around in some way. All right, so it could be a Cancer, Virgo, Gemini, Sag, Virgo, Gemini, Capricorn, not Capricorn, Cancer, Virgo, Gemini, Aries, Scorpio. Yep, Gemini, Sag. I know what though, they do give, but they be expecting something. Whoever this person is, they give, but they be expecting something on a return. So like this ain't no freebie. Like they don't like to take people out and then not get something in return. Whoever this is, or they don't want to give and then not, like if it's a woman, she don't want to give you something and not get something back. You know what I mean? So whoever this is, that's it. Yeah, there you go. All right. So dang, not y'all dating people. All right, let me see. Leo. All right, so Leo. Let me see. Who's coming towards y'all next? Damn, are you serious? Let me see. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. Okay, all right, that's not bad. All right, all right, all right. I was confused for a second. Okay, hold on. But I see we all right. I'm cool. I'm right on time. I'm on time, about 7 minutes. All right. So anyway, Leo, who's coming toward y'all? Oh, there's somebody who's afraid to approach y'all right now. So some of y'all is maybe somebody you got turned down at one time. Could be a Sag, could be a Cancer. Or this could be somebody you guys either y'all afraid to bother this person or somebody who's afraid to bother you. So I don't know how if you would be afraid to bother this person. So maybe this is somebody who's coming towards you because maybe they haven't heard from y'all with the Nine of Wands reversed. That might be what it is. They haven't heard from y'all. They had Nine of Wands. So this could be somebody who's mad at y'all. Maybe somebody who like you guys maybe kind of like weary of when they come back. Because maybe somebody who just kind of comes in, get what they want, and then leaves with the Knight of Wands in reverse. This may just be like a sexual encounter. Somebody who you guys could be a little angry with because this person keep getting you goodies. They keep telling you what you want to hear, and then they be like, I'm gone. Deuces. 22s, bitch. You know what I mean? Like, I told you, I got you again. They faked you out again. They told you what you wanted to hear. Judgment. So somebody who's probably a love at first sight that you guys have, or it's a connection where you guys keep forgiving this person. You guys be giving each other second chances. Yeah, Knight of Wands. I think they're a smooth talker. They may be foreign or have an accent that you may like. All right. So this is somebody who's a life-changing connection coming into your life. I don't. They're into butts or into like booties, or like if it's a woman, she may have a really nice one or a pretty decent sized one, like a little cup. Cups away in a way. But anyway, if it's a man, this is a man who like seems to be just kind of like in and out. They're overly confident too. They're quite sure that they're going to go in the direction that they would want it to go too, because this is somebody who maybe used to just talking. They're pretty smooth talker too. I got the Eight of Wands and the Six of Swords. So some of y'all, somebody you guys try to move on from, but this is somebody who's going to try to travel towards y'all anyway. They're kind of forceful in that way, where like maybe you don't really want to be bothered by this person, but you maybe like the attention, you like the admiration and flattery that this person, you like their persistence, even though you may not really be interested, you like the persistence. Like, yeah, keep reaching out, keep chasing me. They like to chase. Wherever it says they like to chase, but they only like to chase when they think that other people are interested in you or other people have your attention or other people are making some type of impact over you. Then this person want to show up. Like, hold up, who loves you now? Who's interested in you now? They be trying to mate guard and shit or cot block, whatever one you want to call it. So that's what it says. Some of y'all, there's somebody who has I'm about to say a cult-like following, or they have like it seems like when I say a cult-like following, like people just kind of cherish these people. They be like looking up to this people, gassing this person's head up, making this person seem super special. Not saying they're not special in some way, because there's somebody's child at some point, you know what I mean, or somebody's family member. So they're special in that light. But like they may play this person up to be like way more impactful than what they really are, a lot more important than what they really are. This person's used to that behavior where people just be starstruck when they show up, or people just be I don't know, like people just fall in love on first sight when they be around. So like this person's kind of used to that. So this is somebody who's probably annoyed that you're not acting that way. Like they're used to people chasing them. So if you're not chasing them, this is somebody who's like mad that they have to chase you or pursue you. All right. So I mean, you guys being Leos, that's probably kind of normal for y'all to have those ego battles with partners where they're probably attractive and they're used to people pursuing them. You know what I mean? So some of y'all, it's the person that kind of just comes and goes. You know what I mean? So like if it's a person that comes and goes, you guys may not be dealing with this person. Y'all may be fed up with this person or on your last straw with this person because they got you one more time, because the judgment is like, we're going to renew this one more time. And the Eight of Wands is good news. So you're going to hear from just like somebody you like to hear from. Whoever it is, somebody you like to hear from. There's probably somebody that be slinging that wood on y'all, or somebody who be like at least taking y'all out, giving y'all adventure that you like, giving the passion, the frustration, you know, the drama that y'all like. Whoever it is, somebody who gives y'all the drama that y'all like. You know what I mean? They give you that fulfilling feeling that y'all really need of like emotional intensity and these endings and then these new beginnings. And it's like, oh, it's passionate all over again. So it's somebody who kind of like, I don't know, somebody almost say they have their way with you in a way, or they know their way around you with like how to deal with you. Could be a musician or a singer, or just like they have like a nice voice, the way they talk, the way they communicate. It's kind of hard to like be mad at this person for long because the way they talk. So they gotta have an accent, or they just have this. They just have like a slow tone, or a deep voice, or a raspy voice, or something. It's the way they talk. It's kind of melodic. You know what I mean? I'm not going. Maybe it's hypnotizing, because whoever this is, they have fans, followers, or like women, men who be like all over them that make them feel like they're like the greatest thing since sliced bread. So that's why this person comes off as like overly arrogant, overly confident. Anyway, it's somebody who's pursuing you most likely for passion, sex. Most likely. Some of y'all, this could be somebody who's on a trip, because we got the Eight of Wands and Magician. I mean, so they may come at it from a distance, or they may be traveling towards y'all, or something, or maybe again they could be possibly foreign. You know what I mean? Because I keep getting a lot of Sagittarius energy. So I'm getting like a lot of foreign type of energy that's happening around y'all. All right, so anyway, it's gonna be somebody who's gonna be, if it's a newer person, it's gonna be somebody who's just seeing this as a passionate connection and just wants to have the experience. But it should be a life-changing experience because it'll probably be somebody who you guys would be excited to have it with if you guys are doing it. Like this may be like a longer experience. It don't have to be like a one-night stand. It could be an experience. Like y'all could date for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 6 weeks, 6 months. Who knows? I don't know. But usually with all these wands, it don't last that long. It's probably pretty short-lived. So even if you do get into some type of committed relationship, it's very short-lived, is what I will say. All right. So yeah, this is somebody who just doesn't want you guys to have anybody else. They don't want anybody else to make a difference in your life. You know what I mean? Like they're probably used to being the biggest person in your life or the biggest connection you've had to date. So they don't want you like adventuring or connecting with anybody that can like top them or outdo them. All right. So, I don't know. I keep getting the boat, the 6 of Wands, and the 8 of Wands. Like I keep getting travel. So maybe there's like a travel. Maybe there's like a lake that they have to go over, or your ocean. Well, there's only like a couple of oceans. So maybe an ocean. Shit. If you even see them on a boat, that might be it. If you even see them on a boat or see them traveling anywhere, because it is summertime, people do be getting on those group tours, the boat tours and shit like that. And they be getting on those. I've been seeing people on yachts, but on my Instagram, I've been seeing people on yachts. I've been looking at people's stories. I'm like, damn, you was on a yacht in Monaco. What the fuck is you doing there? How did you get there? So I'll be shocked. I'll be like, damn, these people are living life. And I'm right here with water by my house and no boat. We're going to make it happen, though. But anyway, that's it. It's going to be somebody, when they start talking to y'all, they're going to try to carry the conversation and see where it can go between y'all. That's the biggest thing I could tell y'all. They're not going to be clear about their intentions, but they are trying to make the connection move as fast as possible. So they're going to probably try to say all the right things, rush you, love bomb you, tell you how pretty attractive you are, flatter you a lot, all that good stuff. You know what I mean? I'll try to wound you up, try to get your emotions as wrapped up in them as possible, as quickly as possible, and then take you down and get on their way. So, all right, so it could be a Sag, Virgo, Gemini, Pisces, Sag, Scorpio, Cancer, Aquarius, Virgo, Gemini. So it's like somebody who comes in, get what they want, they be on their way. All right. Damn. Okay. So Virgo, let's see who's coming toward y'all. Virgolicious. Met his fine ass on a birthday trip last year. Oh, okay. There you go. Woohoo, doing my moon, June, doing my moon, Jupiter, and being sign. Yeah, welcome, Steph. All right, so who is this? All right, so who's coming towards you next? Virgo. So somebody you guys are impatient with the progress of the relationship. So it could be somebody you guys are trying to get over slowly. An attractive partner, though. So I guess it could be a little hard because they are appealing. If somebody took advantage of y'all feelings, though, could be a Cancer, could be a Leo, could be a Sag, Scorpio, Aries, Capricorn, Aquarius. So some of y'all are somebody who's like impatient with the connection to go somewhere between y'all. Then others of y'all are somebody who you guys are impatient with the connection going somewhere. It's maybe somebody you guys feel like isn't going anywhere. They may be too arrogant. There's somebody who's too confident, too cocky, quite assured like that the connection was going to go in the direction that they wanted it to, but they just dragged their ass. It seems like now some of y'all somebody wants to make a trip again because we do got a Chariot. So or this could be somebody who canceled the trip. It's a cuss. I don't know. They want to renew it. I keep getting the 6 of Swords. The 6 of Swords keep coming out in every goddamn deck. 6 of Swords. So again, this is somebody who maybe who's going to be traveling towards y'all. We got a Chariot. We got the 6 of Swords. It's a theme right now. So this is somebody who's going to be trying to transition y'all connection to the next level. Whoever these people are going to be people who are going to try to like use conversation to try to like mosey on into your lives again. All right, because maybe people you had conflict with and moved on from, but they're going to try to mosey on back into your lives again. All right, so this is somebody who's some of y'all, they're not done. They're not done. So somebody who's impatient, waiting on y'all. This may be somebody who feel like you guys gotten over them. They may feel like you gotten your confidence up, and now you guys don't want to move forward with the connection anymore. Some of y'all feel like it's because you guys are like, I don't know, have status or like took a new job or because of the Chariot. And this is the before tarot. So what I was noticing about this one is that he's about to get in the Chariot. So that's what I was thinking. So some of y'all may be about to take a new position, or about to get a new job, or maybe you're about to get a new car, or you bought a new car, or you're about to have some type of new position and status, something like that. They may kind of be aware of that. So I kind of get that vibe. They may be aware. Some of y'all, they may be aware of, like, I don't know, your finances. Maybe they feel like you're on the come up. So this may be somebody who's patiently waiting on you guys. Maybe to get, maybe, or they're waiting on their money to get up. I don't know. Or they're waiting on your money to get up. Something like that. This is somebody who intends to try to take advantage of your feelings and emotions, or tries to take advantage of, like, the connection that you guys have built together. So they're looking at you guys as a come up. You guys are looking stable, secure, looking like you can take care of yourself. So some of y'all, they really think you guys are high maintenance, though. I think that's probably the big thing here. Like, they may really want to be single, but, like, they also feel like you kind of would be, like, too good to miss or pass up on. So I kind of like feel like this person maybe just finds you to be really attractive more than anything, because of that Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. I feel like they just find you to be really attractive, or probably the most eligible bachelorette that they can get at this moment. You know what I mean? So they may be impatient with you, because some of y'all, this may be somebody who's, like, quite assured that they have you in the bag. They figure, like, it shouldn't be that hard to get you to do what I want you to do. Like, it ain't that hard. Like, I'm trying to tell you what I want you to do. So it's like, it's a bossy person. That's a bossy person. It's probably because they have their life together, or at least look like they do. They're well put together, well dressed, like, knows how to catch attention, knows how to get the attention of others. They're used to being flattered. Like, this is somebody who's arrogant in that way. They lack humility, is what I'm saying. They lack humility. Some of y'all, they may have a really nice car, really nice vehicle, or currently they're having car issues. You know what I mean? But, like, I would say some of y'all, they be having a car from time to time. So it's like that. They be having a car from time to time with a chariot in reverse. So from time to time, they be getting there, or something like that. I don't know. Sometimes the chariot could be like a bus, even, or be like public transportation, or they drive like trucks or some shit. You know what I mean? So maybe it's somebody who, like, drives a lot. You know what I mean? So distance may be a key factor with this person. Cause I get traveling with the Six of Swords and with the Chariot. So it's maybe somebody who wants to propose a trip, or propose you guys, I don't know, squashing the beef between y'all. So if, like, I don't know. For some of y'all, I want to say maybe it's a silent ego battle with this person. So it's kind of like wanting to squash the beef between y'all. So I don't know. Some of y'all, they want to bring up something that you guys mentioned in the past too. So whoever it is like impatient to hear from y'all, but also wants to renew the connection between y'all. So, like, I guess the next interaction y'all have, they're gonna try to carry the conversation a lot longer than just a hi or bye, or you know what I mean, try to talk it out with you. Like, if somebody wants to talk it out, even if they feel like it's not going nowhere, they just find you to be attractive. You know what I mean? So you guys may keep doing the same thing, waiting on this person to see the value, or waiting on this person to invest more seriously. And I don't think so. I just think you just like this person because they're attractive, or because the Nine of Pentacles and the Chariot. This could be somebody who has status, has money, has monetary gain. Could be a most eligible bachelorette. Like, they could be the most quality partner you have right now, and that might be why you guys are, like, you know, being stuck up on them, or hung up on them. But, like, that's your own life. Live your life. Do whatever you want to do. All right, because I got Ace of Cups here, which means that this may be somebody who's standing in the way of new love coming your way, and the Six of Swords. So they keep trying to, like, some of y'all, they keep trying to keep you guys from moving on by renewing the connection. You know what I mean? Coming back and, like, hey, let's talk it out again. Why the fuck are we still talking it out again, bro? Sis, we already talked about it. Like, why are we continuing to keep this going and dragging on longer than what it really needs to drag on? So I kind of get that vibe where they just try to keep, maybe some of y'all just trying to keep you guys around, keep you guys from seeing potential in other people. That's really a big thing. This maybe somebody who has a cat or has animals, probably is pretty good with animals. All right. But anyway, somebody who's regretting maybe how things turned out between y'all. So I think they're just looking for your attention and your validation again. And they feel, some of y'all, they feel like you owe it to them in some way. They may feel like you owe it to them. You know what I mean? So maybe, I don't know, some of y'all, because this may be like a big, I don't know, the Nine of Pentacles is not a big spender. Usually it's somebody who's gained their wealth from inheritance. So there's maybe somebody who's inherited status, money, some type of, like, success in some way. So some of y'all are, like, hanging around for that. Maybe you've inherited status, money, or something like that. Or I don't know, something. You've inherited something, or they're hanging around because maybe you've gotten yourself together now. Like, you guys are looking a lot more, like, vibrant, colorful. Maybe you're wearing different colors now. It's really for your, like, physical. Most of y'all is, like, for money or for, like, status. Like, they want you, but, like, it's almost like giving, like, a trophy. Like, I just kind of want to say that I was here, or that I was able to, like, keep you from, like, looking elsewhere. It's kind of like that. Like, oh, I don't know. They kind of want to slow y'all down from, like, meeting any new people. So, And I keep saying I don't know because I don't want to say that this is how this person really is, but because like the Ace of Cups comes like, hey, come on, bro. Like, why are you trying to bring this to me now? What's up, sis? Why are you trying to renew the connection now? Some of y'all, because you guys like had some type of glow up, or you look a lot better now, or like you gotten your money together, or you're looking like I said, the most eligible bachelor. Like you have a lot more to offer than other partners that they're seeing out here. So that's what it is. You're a quality partner at this time. So they, but they don't really maybe they don't want to invest in you the way that they feel like they should because the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. They may not want to invest in you the way that they feel like they should. So they could be holding a grudge with y'all because maybe you've gotten your confidence up. Like maybe in the past they could just drag you along. They could, you know what I mean? They could toy with you. The connection moved on their time. Now it's not moving on their time, and they don't like that. So that's what it is. Like, oh, it's not. You're not reaching out when you want. You're not talking when I want to talk. You're not messaging back when I want to message. So it's like that. So some of y'all, they may feel humbled by y'all. That might be it too. But that's why they probably want to come back. Because kind of like I want to be able to move this situation forward. Because like I want to get what I want. So whoever says they want what they want, they want what they want. That's what this is about. So it could be Aquarius, could be a Capricorn, could be a Taurus, could be an Aries, Scorpio. Could be a Leo, Cancer, Virgo, Libra, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, Gemini, Aquarius. All right, so yeah, they're gonna probably try, like I said, present an opportunity for you guys to try to squash the beef or move the situation past the conflict that y'all were having, something along the lines of that. All right. They may also wear jewelry. They could be like finally. I'm gonna say this maybe somebody who's finally adorned with like jewelry, necklaces, chains, watch, bracelet, glasses or some shit. They accessorize really well. Whoever it is, accessorizes really well. They match really nice too. Like they know how to put stuff on, make themselves look really appealing. They know how to do. If I say, and they know their angles. So whoever it is, they know how to present themselves to get attention. Okay, so Libra. What's up, Stephanie? All right, so Libra. It is Friday, ain't it, y'all? As I was reading it, I was thinking, I was like, dang, tomorrow is Saturday. I could eat these crabs technically tonight. I could just eat the rest of them because I'm not going to feel like eating them tomorrow. I got a lot going on tomorrow. So, let me see. Okay, here we go. All right. We got the Emperor here. So, it's coming towards Libra. Mr. Don't Play. So, I was thinking of Project Pat. So this maybe, I don't know if y'all know Project Pat. But this could be somebody who's kind of like hooded out in some way. And the Emperor is not a hooded out person. But I was thinking this for some reason, though. All right, so it could be an Aries, could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So that's somebody who's a big boss to y'all, somebody who's in charge or feels like they're in charge of the connection. This is somebody who feels like they're not being loved the way that they want to be loved with the Ace of Cups in reverse, though. So some of y'all, somebody you guys rejected their proposal or their offer of commitment. They want a commitment with y'all. Could be a Leo. So somebody who's attractive. Could be a Cancer. Could be a. So some of y'all had a secret affair with this person. All right. Or y'all had like a connection that wasn't really like clear because of the moon. Maybe it was a deeper bond. Now, if this is like a newer person, because the Ace of Cups is here. If this is like a newer person, this is somebody who's trying to take it past the friend zone, or take it past just being cordial, friendly. They want to be able to like get closer to y'all. So this is somebody who's admired you guys for a while with the moon. Somebody who's admired you guys for a while. Their feelings and their emotions. You say, am I from Memphis? Nah, I'm not from Memphis. Their feelings have been like not suppressed, but they've been like hiding their feelings. So whoever says been hiding how they really feel about y'all. All right. So they've been suppressing it. So there's somebody who like it's probably too cool to like for feelings. So they like shroud, like maybe they hint at stuff with y'all. So I kind of get that with the Ace of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. I get hinting or trying to be friends or trying to offer an opportunity. So some of y'all, they're going to message y'all, maybe just like be friendly, be cordial, be cool with you. Maybe even like offer something. Some of y'all, they have a gift. There's maybe somebody wants to bring you a gift, or they could even try to patronize you too. Like they may try to get close to you, but like in subtle ways. Whoever this is. What's up, Esil? Whoever this is, we're going to try to get close to y'all in subtle ways. All right, normally you got three different people though that are coming towards y'all, because we got the Queen of Wands, we got the Emperor, and we got the Page of Pentacles. So these are people who end the Nine of Cups, and we got the Hermit. Okay, so you got four different people. So these many people who don't allow everybody or anybody, they're not really fond of any and everybody, but like they are attractive. They're used to getting a lot of attention. Some of y'all, they're looking for your attention. They want to be able to offer you something, but like their pride could be in the way with this Emperor and the Queen of Wands, they're not even looking at each other. So these people may have pride in the way of like wanting to like express themselves or tell you how they really feel, but they hold back because they don't know how you feel. Like, how do you feel about me? Because like if you don't feel the way I feel, then I don't feel no way. So that might be it. It's like if you don't feel no way, then I don't feel no way. So there's some of y'all is somebody who's like, I don't know, waiting. So it's going to be a relationship that's going to, if it's a newer person, it's going to be a relationship that's going to develop gradually over time, like in like vagueness, shrouded in mystery at the same time, because you guys may be kind of confused about like where it's going. Like this may be somebody who just like really likes having your approval, really likes, I mean, they may not really like want love, but they may just kind of want the conquer of like being with you. So they may kind of like dress it up as love, and that's where the moon comes in, where it can be confusing, because I got the Nine of Cups here in reverse after the Page of Pentacles. So they may just be seeing this as a pleasurable moment, but they may play it up to be a little deeper than what it really is. So some of y'all is maybe a business person, or I was thinking a business tycoon, or somebody who's like, I don't know, pretty popular like that. This may even be a little taboo too. Like this may be like a threesome, or there may be like other people involved in some way. I don't know if I'm getting too freaky for y'all, but some of y'all is gonna think this may even be like somebody who trying to get y'all to be like in an orgy or something, or try to get you guys to be in something that's a little occultish, or like a little bit like, I don't know. Like that, like what's the guy named Rashad Gerard or something like that? What's the guy named Rashad something? He had the cult, the dark skin guy, Rashad something. I don't know his name. I can't remember his name, but I remember he had the cult and they arrested him in Georgia, something like that. So it's kind of like that vibe. Not necessarily for everybody though, but this could be somebody who's like deeply spiritual. You know what I mean? And they maybe like keep partners hidden. But anyway, some of y'all, they're gonna try to get closer to y'all by like, I don't know, maybe business or whatever. So this may be somebody who pretends not even like to care about y'all, or not even be interested at first. They may seem like they're like doing really well with like other people. They may have other suitors, but like this is somebody who's wondering how you feel about them. Are you attracted to me? Do you want to make this something? So they're gonna probably, and then we got the devil here behind their heart. Yeah, somebody, I'm telling y'all, they want to have sex with y'all. So this is somebody who's obsessing about like what it would be like to have sex with y'all, or like want to have that experience with y'all. Yeah, it's somebody who's definitely obsessing about that with the moon and the devil. So this maybe it's like a drinker, smoker, or it's like a secretive affair, like taboo. Some ways, person may be off limits. They may be off limits in some way to you, or something like that, or just be taboo, which could be like maybe it's the same sex or same gender or something like that. It's somebody who wants your attention, wants your validation. In that way, they find you to be really attractive. All right, like this may be somebody who tries to keep a secret. I think that's what it is. They want to have the experience, but they'll even keep it a secret. So maybe they're in another relationship then. That might be what it is too. You know what I mean? Because even though the Queen of Wands, like they may be with somebody who's more of like if it's a woman, she's with a man who's more of a provider, who she really may not really like be that into. You know what I mean? Or she's like looking for a provider who she's not really that into. One or two. I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? But I don't know. Maybe some of y'all just happen to have the looks that they're looking for. It's kind of like they want somebody that they can give to, somebody who they maybe like have a little bit of something over. So like if they're really attractive, then they like to have partners who aren't as attractive as them in a way, or you know, more attractive than them. If it's the other way around, usually if it's a man, they want a more attractive partner, and if it's a woman, she usually wants the less attractive partner. But sometimes y'all want a partner that's like as attractive as y'all, but rarely. But I don't know. Y'all don't have it as lucky as men do. It ain't as many handsome men running around as there's as many beautiful women running around for us. It's not as amazing for y'all. So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so some of y'all, this may be like a secret affair. It's like a late night connection or something like that, or something that's really, really gonna be shrouded in mystery. You may not really know where y'all are at this point, because they may have a partner, you may have a partner, something like that. It's something like that that's kind of confusing that's going on here. So this person would like to renew the connection between y'all. If it's a past person, if it's a newer person, it's somebody who's like doesn't want to be the one to initiate, but they could see y'all being there, 10 of Cups with the Ace of Cups and the 9 of Cups. They could see y'all being the 10 of Cups, but for some reason they would want to keep it quiet. So they may have a partner or something, or it's like taboo. So I don't know what it means for you. But yeah, some of y'all, somebody who had ghosted y'all at one time too, with the Hermit and the Moon. They may have ghosted y'all at one time. Like I get this person being like, I don't know, very confident in who they are. Like pretty self-assured that they can get whatever, get whoever. So I kind of feel them like, you know what I mean, maybe being ghost or unavailable to y'all at one time. Maybe somebody who was unresponsive at one time, and then they just pop up because it's the Hermit in reverse. So they just pop up. Some of y'all just pop up. Well, maybe when they want sex, or they just pop up when they want your attention back on them again. You know what I mean? But this is somebody who, so you know what it is? This person probably thinks that sex would keep you stuck on them. They may be good because the devil, So they may be pretty good with sex. So they may kind of imagine that like putting sex on you would like be able to lock you down. Because I remember I said they may be kind of spiritual. So this may be somebody practices sex magic. I was gonna say spells, but like practices sex magic or something like that. You know what I mean? The woo 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 shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so they may be into that type of stuff. All right. Anyway, they're trying to offer you opportunity, but they don't want. The pride just doesn't want them to be the one to offer it to you. They want you to like kind of like ask them for it or try to get their validation for it. You get what I'm saying? They want you to ask them for it. So some of y'all, they want a commitment, but they want you to ask them for the commitment. Or they want to give you the opportunity, but they want you to either inspire them to give you the opportunity, you know what I mean? Or they want to like be inspired to give you, or they want to inspire you. They want to inspire you to give them the opportunity, or they want to be inspired to give you the opportunity. One of the two. One of the two. You know what I mean? So maybe they want your flattery. They want some compliments from you. Great job. Great job. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. You know how like when you, I'll give you an example, like when say you want to, say there's like a content creator you want to collab with, you want to work with. If they don't see you in their chat, then they don't really feel like you like them like that. They're like, you didn't, how could you want to collab with me and you're never in my comments telling me great job? You know what I mean? Are you doing a great job? You need somebody else to tell you? You know what I mean? So I think that's probably what it be sometimes for some of y'all. It may be like a vibe of that. Like this may be somebody who wants your flattery, wants your admiration, but doesn't really know if you're giving it to them because it may be kind of hard to read you, or it may be kind of hard to read them because you may not know if they're giving it to you. So I don't know. As I'm going to get confused in a second. So let me cut it off here. So it could be an Aries, could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sag, Leo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This might some of y'all, they could be like a runner, a jogger, or like a marathon runner, or they're like a workout. I would say a workout guru. So it's maybe like a workout guru, or like I said, some of y'all, they could be like an influencer. Because for some reason I was saying that they may be in some type of industry where they like teach people, or they're learning like to be in some type of new industry. It could be a new industry for them. And maybe even taboo too for them too, where they don't normally engage or do stuff like this, but they're trying something new. All right, so all right, Aries, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sag, Pisces. Yeah, Sag, Pisces, Virgo. Okay. He said he's avoidant, huh? Yeah, that Herman and Verse, they don't like to take blame for nothing. Oh, snap. I got this new deck today, too, yo. Let me see it. It's a pink deck, too. I thought it was kind of fire. We're about to see it. Oh, it is! Damn. Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. Ah, look at this, goddamn, look at this. Look at this. All right, so Scorpio, you'll get to see the new deck. Look at that, the King of Wands. King of Cups, Two of Cups, look at this, pink. I thought it was a dope-ass colorway. So, like, let me get this. All right, so, ooh, I like the way it shuffle, too. Easy shuffling. He said working OT. All right, so they're a little slippery though, but it's new. All right, so Scorpio, who's coming towards y'all? All right. So Scorpio, who's coming for y'all? Oh, that's a lot. Damn. They're too slippery right now. He said, somebody come look at this. I know that's right. The deck was really going to be for Capricorn, but I really didn't want to hear y'all crying about that. Why you get the new deck for Capricorn? Because I'm a Capricorn. So, all right, so anyway, let me see what's going on here. Okay, there we go. Wait, that's not supposed to be there. That's crazy. I don't know what that was. That was like the instruction manual. Oh, wait, there we go. One came out. Who is it? Oh, Knight of Swords. All right. So somebody you guys are either having conflict with, or somebody you guys are waiting to hear from, or somebody you guys are expecting to hear from. Could be a Sag, could be a Gemini. So it's gonna be a message or a call, text, whatever, something like that from this person. So there's somebody who wants to talk with y'all. We'll see where they want to go with it though. They could also stay near a beach or like something like that. Yeah, get like a beach person, somebody near a beach or like a sandy area. Could be a Capricorn, could be Aquarius, could be a Libra, Cancer. All right, so some of y'all, somebody you guys aren't really, I don't know, for some reason I want to say you guys aren't really talking like that, or when you guys talk, it comes off as like really business professionalist. So some of y'all is like a lawyer or somebody like that, somebody who's like able to make decisions, like serious decisions for you. So maybe somebody you guys view in that light where you guys like to impress them or want to like get it right. Anyway, it's somebody who's afraid to reach out to y'all. They want to reach out, but I got the Eight of Swords. So there's somebody who maybe feels like it won't go anywhere if they do. They may feel like you guys are spoiled or entitled. I got the Emperor and the Empress in reverse. And then the Temperance. All right, so some of y'all could be a drinker or a spoiled person. This is somebody who's used to using people and getting what they want. They're used to, you know what they're used to? If this is a woman, or even if it's a man, they're used to using their body, using their resources, or using their status to their advantage to get what it is that they want from people. So like they may spoil you, give you what you want in the initial stages, and then they can snatch it away. King of Swords could be a strategic person. So this somebody maybe starts off as like communicating daily, regularly, starts a pattern, and then they switch it up with the Two of Swords. They switch it up. Maybe they stop talking as much. Sometimes they can just like kind of wait on you to reach out. You know what I mean? Like they kind of close off or get closed off or stop thinking about the connection. I would normally say it's a love bomber. I would go with you on that in that way too, but yeah, maybe it is with the Sag energy. It could be. Yeah, and then Two of Swords. Yeah, it's another way of saying a love bomber. So I wanted to say it's maybe somebody who wears glasses or they're blind in a way. They may not have a sense of fashion, or they right now maybe they're about to get a new wardrobe or some shit like that. I would say because for some of y'all they don't have like a sense of fashion. I don't know. When I see the Empress in reverse, I was thinking they don't really know how to dress like that. They don't really be like putting it on like that. You know what I mean? Maybe they don't have to wear a lot of clothes. That might be what it is. Maybe they don't have to wear a lot of clothes though, because the Emperors use, like I said, they be using their body to get what they want. So this is somebody who probably just like likes to show off their physical appearance. You know what I mean? Always in athletic gear. Okay, that makes sense. There we go. They have to show up their appearance. They're vain in that light. So this is somebody who's used to being attractive, used to getting it. But usually, when the Empress is in reverse, this is usually somebody who's kind of like run down in a way, or like a little bit past their prime. And I'm just saying a little bit to be generous. So they may be past their prime in some way, where they're not necessarily, because I got a King of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Empress in reverse, and the Emperor in reverse. So some of y'all, somebody you guys were in a relationship with that maybe was long term. You guys maybe like were comfortable with each other. Maybe you guys went like dating around, or somebody who's like been divorced and is like trying to be back out on the market, but isn't. I'm not gonna say they're not having any luck, but I'm just saying they keep getting caught up in the same pitfalls that they've been getting up in since maybe they were like 20, 30, or 18 or some shit. You know what I'm saying? They kind of keep getting caught up in the same situations with people, or keep running into the same dead ends. Some of y'all, somebody who already has somebody pregnant. Like they may already have like, or may already have like a spouse or a mistress or something like that. They may already have a partner. With the Emperor and the Empress in reverse, if they're not married or divorced, they probably already have a partner or a baby mom or somebody like that they're dealing with. I kind of get that vibe. Because the Two of Swords gives like this, it gives like a mixed signal vibe with the Eight of Swords, where it's kind of confusing. Like normally you'd be able to see the pattern, but like this person is like somebody who evades the obvious. Like they do a good job of maybe hiding stuff. So like if you were to ask questions, they maybe already have a story already made up for it or something like that. Like they already have like it's kind of like this person already has like scenarios, lines, excuses already made up with this Two of Swords and this Eight of Swords. So you know what I was thinking? This maybe somebody puts their phone on late night on like do not disturb. Like because the Eight of Swords and then the Two of Swords kind of was giving me like a blocked energy, but like a not blocked energy. You get what I'm saying? Like it's a blocked energy, but like a not blocked energy. Like they may just kind of like play it up like it's just a business thing. Like, oh no, I just be at work, so I can't really be on my phone all day. Or you know what I'm saying? Like they like it's something like that. Like this is somebody who makes up excuses. They have like a hell of a lot of excuses, and they can come up off it like right just like this, bing, right off the top, without even thinking like that. So they may be a boss, a manager, or authority figure in some way. I was thinking like a spokesperson. Like they're good at speaking to people. They're good at talking to like multitudes of people. So this is somebody again who's going to try to fill out how you feel about them. So they're just going to be talking about nothing. Whoever says they're just going to be talking about nothing, they may just kind of like reach out and just start talking to y'all. And maybe it may be hard to kind of like understand what this person is even talking about with the Two of Swords, Eight of Swords, because it doesn't really get to any point. You know what I mean? Like there's just, I'm just gonna say they're smart for nothing. Unless it's me, then I'm a genius for a reason. And I wasn't just talking to be talking. I had a reason for it. Because we got the Empress in reverse. In the Emperor in reverse, some of y'all, this could just be like this could be to conquer y'all. They may be just trying to sleep with y'all. Because the Empress in reverse could also be somebody who's they could be somebody who is what do they call it? Promiscuous. I don't know why it was giving me that issue. Why it was taking me so long to think about that. Probably because I wasn't supposed to say that. But yeah, this could give me somebody who's a little promiscuous at times or sleeps around. Some of y'all, they just good. Like the Empress in reverse is somebody who's spoiled and they expect a lot. So they may just be somebody who like goes to the highest bidder or the prettiest woman or the, you know what I mean, the man who has the most money, most resources, or the man that would do the most for them without them having to lift too much of a finger. So it's somebody like that. They're looking for that type of partner. Whoever this is that's coming your way. They're looking for that type of partner. They're looking for like special privileges or special benefits from you that you wouldn't give to other people. That's what I am saying. So like if you wouldn't do this with them or you wouldn't do that with them, then I'm special. Do it with me. So that's somebody who sees themselves in that light. They think highly of themselves. Somebody who thinks very highly of themselves too. All right, so they just keep the conversation going just to kind of like keep you around. You know what I mean? Like keep you around for the validation. You know what I mean? Some of y'all are just a trophy to this person. Some of y'all, they just use y'all for like passion, pleasure, sex, the experience. Like, you know, you still got it. You're still attractive. You look good. Other attractive men or women see me with you, or other wealthier men and women or other valuable men and women see me with you. They'll think I'm worth it. That's it. That's pretty much it. That's it. All right. So, yeah. You're going to hear from them soon, though. Because the Knight of Swords, you're going to hear from them. They're going to reach out, talk some shit. That's what Knight of Swords is. There's somebody who talks shit, so. All right, so anyway, it could be a Sag, Gemini, Cancer, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Pisces. Some of y'all, they're afraid to talk to y'all. They may feel intimidated by y'all with the Empress in reverse. Like some of y'all, they may not feel good enough around y'all. Let me say that. Some of y'all, this person doesn't feel good enough to be with y'all. So it could be Pisces, Sag, Gemini, Libra, Taurus, Aries, Sag, Libra, Cancer, Aquarius, Capricorn, Sag, Gemini. So some of y'all, they may not feel valuable enough or not feel appreciated enough, or they just don't feel good enough for the relationship with y'all. So they doubt that you even like them like that. They doubt that y'all even like them like that. So that's why some of y'all, that's why they're intimidated to talk or open up around y'all. So it's maybe somebody who may find it hard to speak or find it hard to communicate with you. So like, I don't know what to say. They don't know what to say when they're around you. They just talk about anything. You know what I mean? So anyway, yeah. I just want to tell y'all that. Some of y'all, just maybe somebody who's locked up. Because the Eight of Swords was kind of giving me like a locked up vibe. Or like somebody who's like in a situation, like a bad situation in a way. Or a difficult situation. They may be calling you to help them out, give them clarity, insight. Give me information I need to know. I'm trying to figure out what to do. Even though they probably know the obvious. They be looking past it. But like they call you just because maybe you make them feel good about like not doing nothing. All right. Anyway. We're going to do this again. We're going to do this again with these next. Because Capricorn will get this new deck. Capricorn. But anyway, Sag. I really like this deck. I really like it. Okay, so Sag. Who's coming towards you? It really glides in my hand, too. Look at that. It just fell like butter. Ten of Cups in reverse. So somebody who wants a relationship with y'all. And the King of Cups in reverse. So this may be somebody who's already in a connection. If I'm really being honest. Because the Ten of Cups and the King of Cups in reverse, usually this somebody who already has a connection. So it could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sag. All right. Or it's maybe somebody who's a little bit mature and has maybe already had a family already made. So some of y'all, they may want you to be a part of an already made family. You know what I'm saying? I kind of get that vibe. Like they already got like, you know, many kids and shit. All you gotta do is just come and add the baby mom or baby dad, or like a stepmom, stepdad vibe. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of getting that vibe. King of Cups in reverse is somebody who wants you to care more about the relationship than they do. So whoever says is somebody who wants you to care more about them than they care about the actual connection. So they could be married or in a relationship, and if they're not in a relationship, they're still connected to some past partner that they got. All right. There's still some type of connection that they still got with this person. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. They could be either, but I don't know. I get them wanting to put some effort in with you though. We got the sun. So some of y'all are just looking at this as a fun time with the sun here. Some of y'all are like a pleasurable, memorable experience. So there's somebody who wants to put the effort and time in to build like a makeshift relationship where it looks like we're in a relationship and it looks like we're committed, but it's really for the fantasy. It's really just for like the emotional experience, just to say that we were together before. So some of y'all is just somebody who just wants to say that y'all were together before. They may even just claim you to be their girlfriend or boyfriend just because. Like we shared an experience that was pleasurable and you're my girlfriend for the day or for the weekend. Like you ever been like to like Made in America or like Electric Forest or I don't know, just been to like, you know, maybe Coachella and then like you meet somebody for the weekend and then y'all just kind of like hang out all weekend, be it like a handsome guy or a handsome girl, I mean, an attractive girl. They like you, you like them, y'all just hang out. You know what I mean? We're just like chilling, vibing the whole weekend. This is my girlfriend for the weekend. It's like that. It's almost like that. Like this is somebody who kind of views you in the light where like this is my. It may not be for a weekend. It may be for an extended period of time. But there's Eight of Pentacles in the sun. Like they may see y'all as fun, but we got Ten of Pentacles here. So this is somebody who probably wants to have, like I said, a makeshift relationship. Ten of Pentacles in reverse too. So they want a non-traditional relationship. Some of y'all they have like a prominent last name, like a Johnson, a Miller, O'Hare, or some shit like that. I don't know. They got a prominent last name. For some reason, I don't know. For some reason, I want to say this person. Maybe I don't know if you would know this shit, but maybe this person didn't graduate or didn't like finish. Like I don't know. I want to say they didn't finish college, didn't finish high school. So maybe they had formal education that they didn't fully go all the way through. Like maybe they had scholarships at some point or something along the lines of that. Like they maybe could have been like somebody big. I kind of get them like being somebody who could have been big because they got like this big personality about this person. And right now it looks like they work like some bullshit. I'm not gonna say a bullshit ass job. But it may be a job that wasn't what they had dreamed to be or aspired to be. So that maybe that's how you know them too. Like this somebody who kind of gave up and just went the family route. That's the vibe I'm kind of getting from this person. Like they didn't really want to settle down, or maybe they don't really want to settle down, but they want like the family, the relationship. They want somebody who will like be dependable, somebody who will take care of them, and they want somebody who will care about them more than they care about the connection itself. You know what I mean? Like who wants to work to make them happy. So they want a partner who like sees them as like a trophy or sees them as an opportunity to make them happy. That's what they're looking for. You'd be like their happiness in their life because they probably sucked and gave up on everything else that they really wanted to do just because they thought that they should have. Because they got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse and I got the Ten of Cups in reverse. So it's maybe somebody who usually adheres to the expectations of other people. They're used to that. So maybe their family, maybe they come from like an old ancestry, maybe their family still holds on to let's say they're foreign. Let's even say that they're foreign in a way. They don't have to be foreign. But like, let's say, because I always think of like Haitian Americans that be here, and they could be Haitians wherever you are. But like Haitian Americans, Mexican Americans, Asian Americans, just people who come from another country, their family, like they may have been like the kids may have been born here, right? Like, but the parents may have came from their old country, and when they get here, they be bringing those same like value systems and the same dating ways. So there's maybe somebody who tries to like date like they're supposed to. But like you may be like a guilty pleasure, or like somebody who's fun to them, or somebody who they find to be like, I don't know, like their sunshine. You keep them happy and kind of keep them sane, if that makes sense. So it kind of gets the vibe of like you keep them sane, or just keep them like I don't know, in a good spirits. You keep their spirits up. So some of y'all is maybe somebody you work with too, with the Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Some of y'all is maybe somebody you guys work with. Maybe even this somebody's gonna be trying to sneak towards y'all, or trying to like this somebody wants to have. Again, just the experience with y'all. So they're being subtle about like the way that they approach you. This could be a sneaky encounter. Because I got the Seven of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. Like maybe you both are in relationships. Again, I kind of get the vibe of like possibly there could be two different relationships. You guys could be sneaking around with this person. You know what I mean? Like they just like that like they have a partner who cares about them more. That's all they really want. They just want somebody who like cares about them more or is more emotionally invested than they are, or is willing to put in more effort, more time to building the connection than they are. That's what they want. They just want to have the good time in it, the good experiences in it. So there's maybe somebody who spends your money at times, or likes when you spend money on them, or they spend money on you, but they kind of make you work for it. And I don't know in what way they would make you work for it, but they kind of make you have to like earn it in a way. So like you have to maybe like spend time with them. Maybe you have to hug and kiss them. Maybe it's a little sex or something. Maybe you have to go places with them. Maybe they have to be able to show you off or some shit like that. I don't know. I kind of get that vibe. Like they'll take care of you, but like they like, I don't know. It's like they have ulterior motives for wanting to be in the connection with y'all. Some of y'all it's just for stability, security. Maybe you guys have like I don't know, maybe you guys have 401k and some shit like that, or they have it and they would like to, like, you know, maybe death benefits or something that they want, like they want a partner that they maybe could share that with. I just get for like more traditional reasons, but like at the same time, like not traditional. Like I get a vibe of it looking like a commitment, but like not quite a commitment. You know what I mean? Like give or take, like maybe somebody who like sometimes they'll pay your bills, but like this when they want something. Or sometimes they'll pay for something, but that's when they want something. Or sometimes they'll give you affection, but it's when they want something. Like this person be having like they be having this little strategy. Like that's when they're really affectionate, when it's time for them to get nails or get their hair done, or when it's time for him to get sex or get a meal, or that's when they decide to like start pouring it on a little bit more, or reaching out a little bit more, or like getting closer to you a little bit more. Maybe when their phone bill is due, all of a sudden you hear from them, hey, what's going on? I was just checking on you. How you feeling today? You know what I mean? Like kind of gives that vibe. Are you happy? Like this is somebody who probably would make y'all happy though with the sun here. I don't think it would be a bad thing because the sun is here. So most likely it would be like somebody who you would probably be happy with. They just may not, you may not know if they care more than you, or they just, I don't know, they just like, they want you to care more than them. So it's one or two. Somebody cares a little bit more. I'm assuming that it's them, but you know, it could be you. Who knows? It's an assumption. It's just energy here. They also have like I would say a signature walk. So they have like maybe a sexy little strut, or he's got like a little maybe a limp, or he just got like a walk. Because Seven Swords, somebody got like an awkward walk or like a distinctive walk. Like maybe they walk kind of fast, maybe they walk kind of slow. It's distinctive. You know this person. If you've seen him from a distance, you go, oh, I know this motherfucker. That's him. That's him or that's her. You kind of know them. Even if you don't see their face, you know who they are. You're like, I know who you are. So anyway, yeah, they're going to try. Some of y'all are going to try to sneak back. So if it's somebody you had a connection with before or shared an experience with before, this is somebody who probably imagined you to care a lot more than you did, and they were waiting on you to put in more effort or more time, energy. But anyway, they're going to be happy to see you, and they're going to try to spend some time with y'all. I will say that. They'll try to be around y'all strategically, though. They'll try to get close to y'all and then see how, like, basically what you're going to see is, like, how the vibe goes. Like, how, like, if you start feeling happier around this person, you guys start playing giddy or start joking and playing. That's probably how it kind of, like, carry about being, like, a jokey, playing type of energy. And then they'll try to build on that if it's a newer person. But even if it's a past person, same type of energy, joking, playing, and then try to build on that. Like, if it's funny and you like it and you're joking and you're laughing with me, then I'm just going to keep trying to keep the conversation going. I'm going to keep trying to build on the intimacy and trust between us, and I'm going to try to keep the good times rolling. So that's who this person is. All right. So could be a Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Leo, Virgo, Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius, Pisces, Sag, Virgo, Leo. Maybe somebody who's always at work too. So like when they're being generous, there's a reason for it. You know what I mean? Like they're looking for the experience. They're looking probably for you to like come lay down, come spend some time or some shit like that. They're not just doing this for nothing. That's what I will say. Whoever this is not just doing this for nothing. You thought? All right, here we go. The start of the show, y'all. The start of the show. All right. Oh, we got 160 in the chat. Okay. It said Noonie always saying big head. Now I said, I be saying that. All right, so Caps, who's coming your way next? Who's coming towards you next? Let me see. Oh, we got two of them. So we got Wheel of Fortune. Okay. And a Three of Swords. So somebody who you guys had an interaction with that didn't end, it ended kind of poorly, or you guys interact with each other a lot but not express vulnerability or don't say what's really on your hearts. So somebody you guys, with the Wheel of Fortune upright too, you guys interact with this person. So I guess this is going to be somebody you guys are going to have an interaction with and have a deep conversation with, or have some type of emotion, like maybe, I don't know, I'll just say an eye-opening conversation. So, yeah, somebody you guys have gotten over. It's somebody who gets nervous or makes you nervous. We got the Nine of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Aries, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Sag. Yeah. So I got with the Wheel of Fortune, though, you guys probably interact with them from time to time, or you guys are going to interact with them if they're newer. You guys are going to interact with them normally. They're a nervous type of person. They have issues with like expressing how they feel in the moment. Like this may be somebody who like this could just be an example. This may not really be it, but like Normally when I be seeing stuff like this, it do really be hit. But this is an example. This could be like somebody who sees you in like out in like public, right? They see you out in public, and then they go like see you on Facebook or Instagram, and then message you like, yo, shorty, was that you I just seen at the Publix? Yes. Why didn't you just say hi? Oh, word, I didn't even know type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I just had to check and make sure it was you. Yeah, it was me. So maybe somebody was like that. Like they may get nervous around y'all, or kind of like, I don't know, they just want to interact with y'all. Whoever says they're going to interact with y'all, but this may be somebody who feel like they messed up the last time that they interacted with y'all because of the Three of Swords, Five of Cups. Like they could be shy, bashful, nervous around you. The way that they say stuff, you know what I mean? Like some of y'all, somebody feels ignored by you, so they're planning to like be around you guys in a vague way. You know what I'm saying? In like a vague way because of the moon. So like they're gonna probably try to like some of y'all just kind of, I don't know, this may be a little weird, but maybe they just try to be around and then just be like looking all luminous and shit. Just like, you know what I mean? Trying to act like they're not looking at you or trying to act like they're not paying you any mind. But this is somebody who would be like racking their brain thinking about y'all a lot. So we got Capricorn, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Scorpio, Gemini. This is maybe somebody who also is up at night, late night, or they get up real early. Either they have a really early schedule or they have like a really late schedule. Like they have like these weird ass sleep schedules. Like you know what I mean? So it's maybe somebody who like message you at night or message you early morning or like something like that. Or they have like this as a pattern. Whoever this person is somebody who's a pattern. But anyway, somebody who gets nervous around y'all. All right, so anyway, they're some of y'all, they're like some of y'all, I'm gonna say they're embarrassed. Maybe the way they handled the situation between y'all. Like maybe they didn't get out what they wanted to say. Like they didn't get to plan it the way they wanted to, or they didn't get to like shoot their shot. Some of y'all kind of feel the vibe like this somebody wanted to shoot their shot. So you're gonna, because the Wheel of Fortune is means that you're gonna interact with this person again. And when I guess you guys get aligned at the right time, and this person is gonna be able to like do this. All right. So who's coming towards you? Somebody. Some of y'all, they could have recently had a breakup or a separation that they recently like are dealing with. So they may still be struggling. So that might be why they didn't make the move, because maybe they were just dealing with another situation. Like another relationship is on their mind, so like they didn't want to like let me like jump into this with you because maybe they want their bitch back or they want their man back, they want their dude back. They're like, I'm not really worried about you right now. I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to get this little doggy under the horse. Trying to get this little doggy under the wing. Once I get her or him under the wing, then I can come play with you. But right now, I gotta, you know what I mean? Right now I can't interact with you the way I need to. But anyway, some of y'all, they're gonna interact with y'all and try to be vulnerable with y'all with the Three of Swords, Five of Cups. They're gonna try to get something off their chest. All right, so this is somebody who's been thinking about it for a while, but I guess they did. So they had to. So this maybe, I don't know. This is crazy. I'm telling y'all, this moon is like somebody come up with like these different scenarios in their head, so they can like fantasize the relationship before it's even gotten there. That's what the vibe I'm getting. Like this is somebody who's already kind of fantasized where this connection could go before y'all have even like, I don't know. Some of y'all have already interacted with them, but I feel like before y'all really have like deeply interacted, this person can already kind of see where this can go. Or where this will go is the vibe I'm getting. You know what I'm saying? All right. So this is somebody who you guys like had an ending with or a breakup with or a separation from. This is somebody who feels guilty for like maybe like, not being vulnerable or for like hurting you or for disappointing you or letting you down. They feel, regret for that, remorse for that. And they haven't forgiven themselves. So they're planning to come back and probably try to have an affair with y'all, a secretive affair. The tower and the moon, or they're going to unexpectedly express vulnerability towards y'all, which is what I said earlier with the Wheel of Fortune and Three of Swords. Same shit. So they're going to most likely try to like express the vulnerability, maybe say sorry, maybe apologize, but it's going to be vague. It's not going to be all the way clear because of the moon. It's going to be vague, and it's kind of like left to interpretation. So it's going to be like an assumption that I'm sorry. Or like even if they try to like initiate and like open the connection up between y'all, it's an assumption that y'all are doing something. It's not really spoken about openly or clearly. So that's why I said some of y'all, they're like kind of creepy where they just like linger and hang around in a way. And then like, I guess over time, because of that moon, you're just kind of like enough interactions. Oh, that's what it is. Oh, okay. I get it. I get it. So enough interactions, then this person gets comfortable enough expressing themselves with you. That's what it is. So like, I guess after they see you enough times, then they're like, oh, hey, what's up? Capricorn, how you feeling? Or like, even if it's a past person, this could be like somebody who sees you all the time and like doesn't acknowledge you or like tries to ignore you or try not to see you. Like, I don't see you. I don't see her. You don't see him. Kind of gives that vibe. You know what I mean? Usually I think of that as like if you guys don't live in the same area or don't be at the same job or in the same environments on a regular basis, I would assume pretending not to see you would just be on social media. But maybe, I don't know. Maybe you guys be at the grocery store sometime and they see you in the aisle and they be like, whoop, let me duck away here so she don't know it's me. You know what I'm saying? So maybe it's that. I don't know. All right. They may also have they may have tattoos, like a lot of tattoos. Some of y'all, they have a lot of tattoos. I was thinking like a sleeve, like maybe their legs, their arms. I was just noticing that the Wheel of Fortune was just looking like a bunch of tattoos. So I was thinking they have like a bunch of tattoos, or they have like a bunch of like insignia around them or something like that. So maybe you might know them by that. Yeah, this is a secret admirer. It's somebody who's admired you guys for a while, and you guys just going to unexpectedly. So even if it's a past person, they admire you guys for a while. They've been like obsessing about you guys and thinking about you guys for a while, and they're just getting fed up with it. So they're going to prepare to either present an opportunity for you guys to take this connection, and most likely it's going to be a secret affair, a quiet affair. They just been thinking about how they want to go about it and what direction, how should they pursue it, how what direction should they take this connection in. You know what I mean? Because they kind of assume it's going to end in heartbreak or disappointment anyway. So they're like, well, which way would be more beneficial, or which way would be more useful in the long run? That's what they're kind of wondering. So some of y'all, they're waiting on the right opportune moment to interact with y'all and see where it can go, see what can happen. They're hoping for the right interaction to be able to like pinpoint your feelings about them, because the moon is just like confusion about how you feel about them. So they're hoping for the right interaction to like be able to confirm how you feel about them. You know what I mean? That's what they've been stressing and worrying about. All right, so this could be a fortunate connection, because the Wheel of Fortune usually means that this person comes into your life and benefits it in some way. You know what I'm saying? It benefits in some way. It could benefit. I mean, it could be like, you know what I mean? Like this could. I mean, I'm not going to stretch it and say this could be long term. It can be Wheel of Fortune, like for as long as it's beneficial. Like, I don't know how long you want to stay in relationships, but if it ain't beneficial to me, I ain't staying for long at all. You know what I mean? I don't just stay for staying sake. I don't get into relationships just to get into relationships. There's a reason that we're in this relationship, because it can benefit my life. Just having a partner, just to have a partner, ew. For me. For other people just like having romantic connections. I don't like that. Just to have a connection? Hell no. We building something here. Or we making something shape. Otherwise, I can do this shit on my own. You just trying to keep me from fucking somebody else. And I ain't finna do that with you. You know what I'm saying? I told him I wouldn't be with a married or a man in a relationship. I don't know if they're in a relationship, though. They may have recently just ended one. Like, it may have just turned out this way, too. It looks like. To me, it looks like that way. All right? So, anyway, it could be an Aries. Could be a Scorpio. Could be a Gemini, Aries, Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, Scorpio, Scorpio, Aries, Scorpio, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio. Yeah, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio. Leo, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Scorpio. Taurus. Oh yeah, Taurus. I knew I was missing something. I'm like, what is going on here? I know it was missing something, so it was Taurus I was missing there. All right, Taurus. I know, right? All right, so let me see. So, Aquarius. Who's coming your way next? So, it's gonna be like a mature person. Somebody who feels like you don't want them, though. Could be a Cancer, or it could be a Capricorn, Aquarius. I mean, Capricorn, Virgo. All right. So it could be. He said, "This is the main event, huh, Richard? This is the main event right here, Aquarius. This the part I like right here. What's the part you like? This part right here. All right, we about to see. Damn, can we get a card for y'all? All right, here we go. So some of y'all is gonna be somebody who's a little younger than y'all, maybe a student. If not, it's somebody who's like gonna be trying their best to like get the connection off the ground between y'all. So they may be younger than y'all. If they're not younger, I get them as like maybe not knowing how to like initiate or how to get the connection off the ground. But they're gonna be trying their best. So there's maybe some of y'all is maybe somebody you guys blocked. Maybe they're trying to get outside the friend zone. Cause I kind of get that vibe. But if they're not necessarily somebody who's trying to get outside the friend zone, then I get this as somebody who's going to be trying to become a friend at first and then flip the script. So it could be a Libra, Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Some of y'all, they may even show up as like a patron if you run a business, like, or if you do hair or some shit, you do nails or something, or you run some type of business, or you work. Maybe they come into your place of work. I kind of get that vibe too. Some of y'all is a colleague who's trying to get to know you guys. All right, so it's maybe somebody you guys had mixed feelings about at this time. If they're not a colleague, then it's just like somebody who's a little younger than y'all who, like, you know, messages you. Some of y'all, they be liking all your posts. 7 of Wands. Yeah, somebody who's trying to impress you. So I feel like they be liking all your posts, or they be liking all your comments or some shit like that, or there's somebody who's trying to stand out to y'all. So some of y'all aren't talking to this person, but they're strategically trying to get your attention or trying to impress you again. With the 7 of Swords, or with the 2 of Swords and the 4 of Swords, with the 6 of Swords, my bad. So somebody who's trying to get the conversation between y'all up off the ground, or trying to get the connection between y'all to move, transition to something that like makes them feel like they have the advantage, or makes them feel like they're actually like making some type of headway with y'all. All right, so there's maybe somebody who always is busy too. So some of y'all may feel like this person ignores you. There's maybe somebody who's really busy. So some of y'all, they may be in school or like training or learning something new. Maybe they're going through like orientation. Maybe they started a new job or some shit like that. Like it's somebody who you guys are like waiting to hear from, but maybe don't hear from that often because of the 4 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles. Like this maybe somebody who's like very independent, normally does stuff on their own. They like to like isolate a lot. So some of y'all, somebody you guys like. So I'm giving you a bunch of different scenarios because some of y'all is going a bunch of different ways. Because we got 3 different people here. We got Queen of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Page of Pentacles. All right. So some of y'all are gonna be a little bit older than y'all, and then some of y'all are gonna be a little. What's up there? Wake up podcast. And then some of y'all are gonna be a little younger than y'all, and then others of y'all they could be. I don't know. The Hierophant could be older usually. I don't know how old they would be though. I would think they're after 30s though, but they don't gotta be. But I would just assume, this is my own assumption. I don't really know. I've never really seen any literature that said how old they would be. But all right. So anyway, yeah, somebody who's busy. They always try to stay busy. So somebody tries to keep themselves busy, just like to keep their mind off you, or to like not like maybe to be able to ignore you. I think that's what it is. So somebody you guys haven't heard from in a while with the 4 of Swords, or you haven't talked to in a while, but they're gonna message y'all, or they're gonna reach out to y'all, or they're gonna do something like maybe cordial, friendly, just to kind of like break the ice between y'all. It's somebody who wants to impress y'all. So that's why I say when they show up or when they present this opportunity, they want you to be impressed by them. Or impressed, maybe, I don't know. They want you to be like, yeah, something like that, impressed. They want you to see the effort that they're putting or they're making. That's what it is. Whoever says wants you to see the effort that they're making, or wants you to see how much they're trying to put into like getting to know you. This could be somebody who's very vain. The 4 of Swords give me like a vain vibe for some reason. Even if maybe because they're younger, like if they're younger and maybe have like a very tight body, man or woman, they may have like a tighter body. But even if they're like your age or a little older, this is somebody who probably takes care of themselves, because the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who's very preserved. And the Hermit is somebody who like probably stays indoors a lot, or is rarely seen. So it's maybe somebody who you guys rarely see, or maybe have like unfinished business with, because the 8 of Cups in reverse. We haven't talked in a while. I haven't heard from them in a while. There's stuff that we need to say to each other. You know what I'm saying? You said it's the homie older sister. Oh damn, she fired? Is she fired, bro? Damn. But anyway, so they're gonna try to do something for you. Somebody else like the gift, money, patronage, assistance, trying to be friendly. This may be like a change of pace with this person because of 2 of Swords. Like you may be kind of confused because that's what it gives, a confusion, because they're putting in a little bit more effort or trying to impress you for some reason. Some of y'all, because you guys haven't been paying them no mind, because you guys haven't been talking to them. They haven't heard from you in a minute. You know, maybe they could be thinking about something that you said to them prior, and it's like now they want to kind of like bring that back up. Because I got the 8 of Cups after the 4 of Swords. So now they want to encourage you guys to maybe like see potential in a relationship. So some of y'all are going to ask for forgiveness, or they're going to ask for your advice in some way. Like they're going to try to find some way to try to like stand out to y'all. So this is like somebody who tries to either be friends or tries to like add their input into something. Sometimes I look at it as like a Facebook comment, an Instagram comment, a YouTube comment. They may message y'all in that way to kind of make themselves stand out. Like they have some type of like, this is somebody who would be a level up from your previous connections, is what I will say. So like if this is somebody you guys had blocked before, this is somebody who fought their way back into your life, fought their way back into like, you know what I mean, being back on your mind in a way. So all right, this is somebody who also like maybe poses a threat to other people. I get them trying to come back. I don't know. I get them trying. Yeah, I get them trying to come back for their position in your life, whoever this is. Some of y'all, they may want marriage, though, because we do got the Hierophant here. Some of y'all, they do want marriage, though. So some of y'all, they may come back and try to propose to y'all, try to come back and get married to y'all, or just try to come back and get forgiveness from y'all if they maybe, like, took advantage of you at some point. You know what I mean? Like, if you just stopped talking to this person, started ignoring them, not giving them the time of day anymore, now they want your approval. Now they want you to approve of them in some way. Like, they're going to come back and try to finish whatever you got started. You know what I mean? And they would like to, I don't know, some of y'all, they would like to, like, beat other competition that they think that you may have. They think that a lot of people are interested in y'all. So they really felt like they had to go, some of y'all, they felt like they had to go level up. Let me go get my shit together, and then I'm going to be back, and I'm kicking ass because Aquarius is mine. So there's maybe somebody who kind of views you like that. They're territorial with the Seven of Wands. There's somebody who's territorial, but you probably wouldn't even know it because they come off as, like, really nonchalant. They probably come off like, I don't really care. Who really cares? I don't got to talk to her, him, fuck them. But they be wanting to talk. They be wanting to prove themselves. They be wanting you to see them. They don't want to be ignored anymore. So it's somebody who's been thinking about you a lot and thinking about the shit that y'all, some of y'all, they read texts, messages, calls that y'all had before. There's somebody who's waiting on y'all to come back or waiting on your, like, they miss your presence. That's what I will say. When you're not around, there's something's missing. So whoever says feels like something's missing because you're not around. All right. So they may be like, this may be somebody who, like, usually isolates or, like, be in their own little world. Like, they may be, I would say delusional, but not delusional. They'd be like in their own little world, which would make it delusional because we're not in that world. So, like, they have, like, their own little world, but, like, they also, like, are vain. You know what I mean? So, like, in their own little world, they're like the mayor of their own little world. You know what I mean? Or the president of their own little world. They're in charge of that. You're like, wow, that's how you're living. You know what I mean? So I guess they see themselves in a certain light. Anyway, they see themselves as the best pick or best option, the best choice for you. That's what they do see. They feel like they're better than anybody else you would deal with. So this is somebody who's, like, really confident in themselves. All right. I'm not saying they're not that type of person. I don't know. I don't know these people. I'm just telling you this is how they view themselves. So that's why I say I kind of feel like they would be like vain. You know what I mean? All right. And then because we do got the Page of Pentacles, I always got to tell you the obvious. This could be somebody who works out, personal trainer. Could be somebody who's into, like, you know, maybe yoga training, because that's what the Hierophant could be sometimes too. They could be a yogi sometimes. So it could be somebody who's like a yogi, a practitioner in some way, doctor, I don't know, some philosophical teacher, an instructor. They don't have to be necessarily a physical trainer. They could be an instructor. They could be anything. They kind of give direction to people. It's somebody who people would come to for advice. And it's maybe somebody who you guys normally give advice to, or you can get advice from, or something like that. But anyway, they're trying to impress you with, like, their appearance, or they're trying to impress you with what they've, like, learned since you guys haven't been talking. You know what I mean? So this makes me also kind of thinking, like, in a sexual way too. Like, maybe they kind of picked up some skills that they didn't have before. Because, like, some of y'all, they may be younger. So maybe they weren't that skilled before. Maybe they, you know what I mean? Maybe they didn't know what they was doing. No motion in the ocean. But now they may know. You know what I mean? Because the Eight of Cups is like, I'm coming back to finish business now. I know what I'm doing. I'm fitting to prove myself now. Or I'm about to step it up now. So some of y'all, something like that. Maybe they started working on their health. Maybe they started working on their appearance. You know what I mean? Or got active. Something like that. Like, somebody who's, like, likes to stay busy. And likes to, like, they like to prove themselves, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, whoever says feels like they like to prove themselves to you. All right, so it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Libra, Leo, Sag, Pisces, Libra, Aries, Scorpio, Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, Virgo, Capricorn. All right. So it's somebody who want to prove a point, yo. They want to prove a point with y'all. Damn. Boom, bap, boom, bang, boom, bang. Okay. So, Pisces. He's a Taurus. He's stubborn, but yes, possessive. Showed his head before he expressed he missed me a lot. Yeah, I believe that too. That's how it be too. We ain't seen you in a while. Is it still like there, like it was when I had it that one time? We be still wondering that. That's all we wonder. Like, is it still good like it was that one time? And you supposed to be like, come find out. If you don't say that, we be mad. Like, why I gotta take her out to eat again? They'll take you though, but, like, men be always faking, like, you supposed to do this. I like doing that. Men be lying like shit. They don't be liking doing none of this stuff that we supposed to do. Nobody likes doing the work that they supposed to do. We all want to be paid for free. we know that we have to work, and it sounds like the socially acceptable thing. But if we could get it for free, if you could get $100 million and didn't have to work for it, would you not take it? I believe you would. Even especially if there was no strings attached to it and you knew it. Like in a perfect world, they gave you $100 million and there was no strings attached. You just instantly get your money and just start living the best life ever. We would go for that. But we know in this world, that money comes with something. You know what I mean? You don't just get that free life for nothing. So who's coming your way, Pisces? This is somebody who's going to be trying to talk you guys into getting comfortable with them again. Some of y'all is a past person because of 4 cups in reverse. So maybe somebody felt like you guys got away from them or they made you uncomfortable. Maybe somebody who says stuff to you that makes you uncomfortable at some point or disrupts your comfort. Maybe they talk really loud. I think that might be it too. It's maybe a loud talker, a loud speaker, loud communicator. Or they're just somebody who's used to talking to a lot of people. For some reason, I noticed that this person may be like when they come in or when they show up, this is how you maybe know this person. When they show up or pop out, people seem to care about this person a lot. People care about like talking to this person, gaining this person's approval, interacting or talking to this person in some way. Like this is somebody who like seems to be a big deal in that light where everybody wants to talk to this person. So they may be like a spokesperson or literally like a communicator. That may be what they do for work. Usually it's somebody who would normally be at home, but like it's somebody who gets bored very easily in relationships. So like they may see relationships as like having potential, but then they kind of like burn out, or they kind of like, if it doesn't move fast, then they be like, no, I'm kind of cool. All right. So it could be a single parent. If not, this is somebody who's like looking for children or want to have children or like would like to like, maybe they like dealing with children or they like people who have children. So maybe they don't want to have children, but they like people with children. So I kind of get that vibe too. But I don't know. This somebody has a lot of care and concern for you. So you got 3 different people here. You got 3 different people. You got Queen of Wands, King of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. All right. So some of y'all is maybe somebody who's like overly arrogant too. They could be attractive, but like, you know, maybe they have their times, their periods that they're attractive. Like this may be somebody who's like, I'm not gonna say that because they are attractive with the Queen of Wands, but like in reverse is somebody who expects your undivided attention all the time. They're like that. This is somebody who needs you to be around them, crowding their space all the time. Or it's going to be somebody who's going to want to always be around you. They're going to probably try to stay clean to y'all very quickly. That's the vibe I get. And some of y'all, they're going to try to get you guys pregnant. If you guys can have children, or if you want to have children, then that's probably on the menu for this person. Because it's somebody who would like to slow you guys up from accepting other opportunities, or they want you guys to like feel kind of like stuck to them in a way where you have to focus on their conveniences or focus on their emotional security. Like they want you to feel like maybe obligated. Maybe it's not really obligated though. They want you guys to feel, I don't know, they're just going to be impatient. I don't even know what the feeling would be there. They're just going to be impatient about like getting the connection off the ground, how quickly it moves. This is going to be somebody probably wants you to message back fast too. Like kind of get them like being like a fast communicator, and they be like, they get impatient if you don't like, if you're not like, when they start messaging you, you need to message them right back, or you need to be like waiting by your phone, like I'm waiting on them to text me. They kind of want you to be like that type of energy. Like I'm waiting on you to wait, like, you know what I mean? So they kind of demand in a way too, but they come off as really tender, really gentle, as if it's not really no big thing. But like at the same time, it's somebody who be wanting you to like message them or reach out to you. So some of y'all, they're waiting to hear from you. With this 4 cups in reverse and the 7 of Pentacles, they're waiting to hear from you. They're waiting to like, I don't know, some of y'all, they're waiting to see y'all. You may see this person in a crowd of people too, or they be around like a lot of people. I got the 5 of Swords though. So this is some of y'all, somebody you guys had like a verbal altercation with, and it didn't turn out the way that you had hoped, or it didn't turn out the way that they thought it was going to go. So some of y'all could be like somebody who gave you an ultimatum with the 5 of Swords, and then, or you gave them an ultimatum, and they like, they maybe thought they could take their chances elsewhere, and it just didn't turn out the way they thought it would. So you may have told this person like, we're gonna commit, you're gonna be my man or you're gonna be my girl, and if you don't, I'm out of here. And you be like, all right, or they was like, all right, and they went on the way, and they just didn't work out the way they thought it was gonna work. So some of y'all, something like that, they may have thought that they had a better look or had a better situation coming their way. But anyway, I get this person trying to change things back into their what works best for them shortly. So they may be looking at y'all as a come up. I think if this is somebody who like wants to have a child, they may be looking at the child as a way of like keeping themselves around you more active. Maybe even seeing it as a come up to have a child. Usually that's like a woman thing, but men could do that too. Like the one guy, like there was this one guy. He had I don't know what the podcast was, but he had married an Australian heiress. And when they got divorced, he became rich. And I thought that was so amazing. I was like, how'd you do that? Why don't you start a workshop on that, bro? What the fuck? You know what I mean? Shira 7 got her she got her workshop. Why you ain't do that? How do we find heiresses? Billionaire heiresses. That was kind of crazy. And he was like, I'm not sad about that. I'll never forget that article. I mean, I'll never forget that interview. The guy was not sad. He was like, I'm not sad we got divorced. I walked away with a blessing. I was like, yeah, damn right you did. He came off real sweet. You know what I'm saying? You normally don't see that. Even in storybooks, we don't win like that. And for him to win that way outside of Kevin Federline, that's such a rarity. You never see stuff like that. Like most men get smashed. And this guy came out a millionaire? What? You know what I mean? Thank God they didn't have a prenup. All right, anyway. So somebody who's like gets bored. They only want to reach out. Some of y'all, they only want to talk when they're bored. I kind of get that vibe. You know what I mean? Like they only want to talk when they're bored, but like, or they only want to talk when there's something to be gained, or when there's something like maybe when you stop interacting with them, then they try to get you to care more again. I kind of get that vibe too. Like, so this person be like waiting on you to reach out, but when you don't reach out and they get bored and they call you and like, yo, what you doing? I just want to talk and maybe vent a little bit. You know what I mean? And then try to like progress it from there, see if it can go somewhere else, try to invite you over. You want to come over, or try to get you to do stuff with them. I get that vibe. They're going to want you to do stuff with them, but they're going to start talking to try to get comfortable with you first. Once they get you guys comfortable, then they're going to progress the relationship and start showing how much they really care. You know what I mean? So then they'll probably try to like talk about where the connection between y'all could go or how it can turn out. You know, they're going to try to talk it into their favor, of course. You know, that's just how it goes. With the Queen of Wands in reverse, this is somebody who could be very self-righteous or very sure of themselves. Like the way they're doing it is the way that it needs to be done. You know what I mean? So there's somebody like that. Like, or you know what I mean? Or they have like a specific like position that they imagine men or women to be in. That's why I was kind of getting that vibe of too. So they may be like a feminist or a genderist, or is that a word? Is that a word where they're like, men do this and women do this? Like, is that a genderist? I don't know what they call that, but like, you know what I mean? Like they kind of like, men do this, women do this. They're kind of like that. Like it's somebody who feels that way. So somebody, like if it's a woman who feels like you need to reach out to her, but I guess she's going to maybe make it comfortable, make it easy for you to talk to her. And if it's a man, this is a man who like is trying to look for the right time to talk to y'all, because the Wheel of Fortune reverse, they haven't found the right time and the right circumstances to interact with y'all just yet, because they want to look like the right person. They want to look like the guy that you would see as a viable mate to mate with. You know what I mean? So whoever it is wants to mate with you. So they most likely want children, or they want like a parent figure to the children that they may have already. You get what I'm saying? So it could be a Sag, could be a Gemini, could be a Cancer, could be a Aquarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Sag, Scorpio, Taurus. All right. So that was the read, y'all. Thank y'all so much. It was a little less than 2 hours, too. Thank y'all so much for the support. Thanks for rocking and rolling. Thanks for being here, y'all. I got to let my dogs go out. I didn't take them out before I did this live, so I'm going to take them out now so they know it. You say, but a child is worth it. I don't have pets and having a pet to experience, but having a child is worth it. Yeah, children are worth it. They do be a hassle sometimes. Like they ain't all like cracked up to be for forever, but like I do love having my little stinkum. You know what I mean? They are amazing. You know what I mean? The relationships that come after that. Like I was just thinking about that. Like maybe all the relationships that we have in our life aren't the greatest. Like even if people are great, like at some point they kind of disappoint us and let us down. But like it's not really about them. It's actually about how we like persevere in those connections, or how we deal with those situations. Like how we solve those issues that like arise in us. I think about that all the time. Because no relationship is perfect. So all you're really essentially doing is making like the best of a situation. You know what I mean? Finding your own happiness within it. That's it. That's all you're really doing in any relationship. You're finding your own happiness. Even if this person does their best to make you happy, at some point they do something that you're like, asshole. It may not be enough for you to say I'm gonna leave this person alone, but like for the most part, I think everybody has that little flaw that just pisses you off at some point to no end. Yep, it is almost noonie on vacation time. It is almost my time for vacation. Thank y'all so much for rocking and rolling. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Also, I don't know I don't know if I'm gonna post. I don't know what's gonna happen there. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen when I get there. This will be my first time. I really just probably just go and examine, because I'm taking my daughter too, so I'll probably just be like examining, just observing. I may not go too crazy, but then I'll probably go again as an all adults trip for the cruise. You get what I'm saying? Because that's a totally different vibe. An adults cruise, as opposed to like the kids friendly cruise. You know what I mean? That's a little bit different. You know what I mean? So we shall see. We shall see. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But anyway, y'all, thank y'all for being here. Thanks for the support. Thanks for rocking and rolling. Y'all have a great night. Enjoy yourselves. Loving those people who love on you. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I think it's going to be Libra and Aries. I think it's Libra and Aries tomorrow. I think. I don't know. But anyway, I'm gone. Thank y'all.